people. We're on the struggle bus.
Oh yeah.
Matt is on the struggle bus.
I am 100% on the struggle bus. Here we
He's
go.
actually driving it.
Yes. Right in, Cliff.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky. If we're lucky.
Oh.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
And you like took over the table.
I know. I said I would move it. God. Fucking Christ.
Get your shit out of here.
Fuck you.
You act like this is your channel or something.
Act like it's your house.
Oh yeah, it is. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Get your shit off my table.
I'm working on it.
And Grandma Iola's table.
Sorry, Grandma. Olive oil or whatever the hell you said.
Grandma olive oil.
You said something.
Leola.
Yeah. That.
Iola. Leola.
Layla. Alright. What?
You.
What? I didn't do anything.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I was prepared for things. So, we'll just, you know what? We'll just do this action if you want. Alright. I don't know if you can hear us. It really doesn't matter because it's not going to get any better.
Right.
I forgot my little microphones at home. Even though I told myself, hey, don't forget these when you go. I forgot them because they were almost dead. So, my bad.
You done messed up.
All right. But we're here.
Yep.
Can't help stupid.
Yeah.
How is the sound? Just so we know.
We don't really care, but
Well, I would like to know whether or not I need to yell or not.
yeah.
Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it at this point. We could have Haley run all the way to my house and back, but that just seems silly.
Sounds fine.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Sound actually isn't bad.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So what they're saying is they'd rather just have this microphone than the.
I mean, it is in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
I really.
Tell a guy it sounds good. Jeep's bad.
Hey, weren't you just talking shit about taking over the table there, Mister? I take up half the table. Oh, jeez.
Why are you being so loud?
Because you set your body on it. Freaking dildo. Yarr. Grr. Rorg.
Grr animal.
Sorry, what were you saying about me putting stuff on my table?
Grr animals.
Grr.
This is your Aunt Olive Oil table, or whoever the hell you said.
That's stuck now.
Great
Yeah.
grandmother.
And olive
Oh,
oil.
whatever. Same. Tomato, potato. Olive oil, avocado oil, it doesn't matter.
Avocado oil.
Avocado oil.
Oh god.
What was that do? I don't remember.
Anybody else on the struggle bus tonight?
We're killing it, for sure.
Yep, we're full of
We
it.
are killing it. I brought some trucks to mess with later. I brought my toothpaste. I had to bring some toothpaste, Doug, you know.
Wash your mouth out.
Well, so, I got up early this morning and brushed my teeth. And normally I try to brush my teeth before I come over here because, after 15, 16 hours of being awake,
Right.
by the time I get over here, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I got up a little bit later this morning, but still. I agree.
Doug's got the mini pineapple. Yeah, you can say that kind of, sort of. Maybe not.
Borrow those?
Are these?
Yeah.
I didn't think I would enjoy making a lowrider so much, but I'm really digging it.
I think
2-wheel drive, on road, slammed. Yeah.
I think this is just my own personal opinion. The three of us need, however you want to call it, something other than crawlers to build. I think that's where this comes in.
Yeah, that's called a drifter that still isn't together.
Nope.
I've run my drifter once, and I'm probably going to take it to the swap meet.
Swap meet!
Yep, that's where mine's going.
Yeah, because that's what Jordan told me the other day. He's like, I'm going to take it to the swap meet. I said, well, hell, I'll sell mine then. I like those guys and all, but It just really wasn't
I
all
just
that.
don't know when I'd find the time to actually go up there and do it.
Well, that's my problem, is because they run on Thursdays. Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, especially if we do lives, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is my days to go in early. I'm not getting up at 2:30 and then not getting over there to drift until 7.
Right.
And then getting out at 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever the hell. You know, like, it
Yes. This is already a late night for me.
yeah, I'm usually I'm literally usually going to bed right now. I'm laying down. I may play on my phone for 45 minutes to an hour, but I'm honestly usually laying down. So,
William says that didn't take long. He's like, no, I think it was more of an impulse thing. It's like, hey, I want to try that. And then my buddy at work, he got one, so his son's drifted. Oh, maybe I could sell it to him.
yeah, there you go. I'm gonna try and sell mine to
I don't
our
know.
mutual friend.
That and they went on sale for a while there, so that was part of it too.
Well, what really sucked is I bought that Yokomo 2.0, and then like a month and a half later they came out with a 3.0 and dropped the price on the 2. I was like, cool, that's awesome. I don't know. It just,
Now, William says in 5 weeks I won't know what sleep is.
it's not that
I was
bad.
going to ask you earlier how soon that was going to be.
Tell
but,
Jessica
yep,
that's a
5 weeks.
Jessica problem, not
That's a
not William
Jessica
problem.
problem. Yeah.
As someone who doesn't have kids, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably not a good idea.
He'll be one of those
it's not.
people. He'll have one of those videos that he's reading from a garden. I was told that it is not her problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you ever wanted to be a single father? That's probably how to do it. I'd really also
Oh,
like
I
to.
just.
All right, now we can do.
William says it will end up being a William problem.
Now we get to do teleguided things and build jeeps.
I'm gonna back up. Nolan Smith up there. He said, "Hola. So is that yellow blazer gonna get finished finally?" Yeah, I think part of me was tired of seeing it being posted in its current state and on the wrong chassis.
Dude, that thing's been.
So now it's got the
Around.
correct shop truck chassis under it, and yes, it's going to be finished.
Are you gonna fix the rear bed area, or?
The rear bed is gonna get. I think it's gonna get cut out, and I'm gonna have like mini truck style cover.
Like a C-notch?
Yeah, over the whole back.
Nice.
Is it cut up?
It's
Yeah, a little
yeah, it's
bit.
pretty cut.
It was on a Fortec chassis, right?
It was on a stretched Fortec. Yeah, basically they cut the center shaft. Didn't even remove it, just cut the center shaft out of it. The hood is not.
For once, I actually had to turn the fan down. Why is there a back window in it? It's weird.
I don't know, because I haven't taken it out yet. I don't know. I just wanted the camper on it. I wanted the back half on it.
It's got the whole cab rear.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird.
just the way it is.
'Cause they were
That's the
doing
way it-
short bed
Ugh.
K10 things.
God, I hate people. Saw a guy the other day that posted his dually like. I'm like, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it was still a short bed, but he had moved the fenders all the way to the back, like between the back fender and the taillights was like this much room. It's like, this is my dually, it's pretty much correct. I was like, no, it's not, but I didn't say anything. So no, sure.
And yes, I am aware that the fronts are wider than the rears, because that's the only way the rears would tuck right now.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Glued on
I was actually. I noticed.
Catching it before
I
you.
noticed it's got the. It's got dildo Baggins
dildo baggins?
body
Oh,
mounts.
yeah, it does. Well, he's over there in the dildo baggins area. The guy that wore that,
I like it.
where that truck
God
came
damn it.
from.
That's probably what I'm going to do building that.
They're fucking cool, man.
Here you go, Doug.
The only problem with the K5 is you gotta take that really, not expensive, but decently expensive chassis and just go.
Is that what I'm gonna have to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because part of me was like, how far does the front come out behind the bumper?
Not
Am I
far
gonna be able to center the
Not far
chassis if I
enough.
shift everything?
What is this?
So no, it looks like I'm gonna be cutting the chassis.
Who put stock foams in there?
Not you.
That's an interesting kid.
But that little 11 kg servo's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, God.
Oh golly.
Drop my nut.
Uh-oh.
Yeet. Alright, got that out of the way. So, K10 things?
Okay.
Thinking? I don't really want to go all the way to 4.19s because you've got yours kind of tiny. You know what I mean?
My K10?
Yeah.
Yeah, part of me wants to go spring under and go down to these little guys.
I think these look cool on it, honestly.
I don't know about that too.
We can do
On my
this.
K10, I don't know. The wheels are getting sold down the road.
I like those.
Oh, well, cool.
There you go. Do some swiggly swapping.
No, because I didn't say the tires.
Motherfucker. Little bitch.
You have a set.
No, I don't. I have a pair. That's what sucks. He's ready for kids already. No. Ugh. So how many unfortunate souls do we have in here right now?
Oh, we have 29. Actually, 29. Nolan said, "Do you need Traxxas bumpers for it? I have new impact ones. I'll give them to you at the swap meet."
I do.
I'll take them.
I've heard the Traxxas ones look really better.
They do. They're a lot
Hey, Jordan.
shorter.
I took the bearing out of one side,
Oh yeah, there you go.
and it actually turns.
Dang. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, you can watch that shaft move.
Yep.
Back and forth in there.
Yep. So it's like it's not perfectly in line with the kingpins.
Yeah, it's like they should be pushed in further.
In further.
Is that the
think
difference
they're cool.
between the China F10Ts and
I wouldn't think so.
regular ones? No.
No, I think it's in
It's in
the
the knuckle?
SSD setup.
Stupid.
Because I had with the full stock internals that came with, I could do a full turn. And then when I put the SSD setup on it, that's all I can get.
Good evening, Bill.
Hi.
No, Glenn, it did not show up today.
Stupid. It's in Indy somewhere where they're investigating them for being worthless as shit.
Yeah,
Literally at that place.
legit.
Yep. My new truck is still waiting to be accepted, but is accepted? No. It's accepted by the USPS, but it's waiting on acceptance.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all.
Hashtag logic.
All right, so question.
Answer.
So I have
Throw it in the trash.
No.
I have a set of leaf springs here that are
Well, that looks a lot better. I don't know what this
interesting shapes. This one kind of swoopies, and this one kind of bends.
They all look like roller coasters.
Needed some
But-
traction bars.
But they're nice and broken
I'm
in.
sure they are. Emphasis on broken.
So my question is, do I run those for now,
I would.
or do I just go ahead and put in my brand new set of
No.
No.
I would break
break these?
break those.
Literally
test,
break them.
now, well, test them out. Do your shakedowns and all that stuff
Are
with
you
that.
putting a anti-wrap bar on it?
Yeah, I'll probably build one.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So it's not going to matter anyway.
Oh,
Because you're going to put an
God.
anti-wrap bar. It's not going to.
Jesus. I'd put a leaf on top of that thing or something.
Because the other thing I like about these leaves,
Is there short?
well, they're nice and broken in, so it sits nice and low.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even with the 4.19 tires.
Yeah, because I don't know if I'm gonna go with these three. What are these? 3.5?
Yeah, those are short. Short boys.
3.35.
Yeah.
Wow. Those are small.
Which ones are those? Those aren't this. Where'd you get this, or where'd you put the swampers? Oh,
They're on the K10.
Okay.
My other thought is when I want to put it in party mode, I've got the 3.85 crawlers that are basically the same size as these guys, but actual like worth a damn tire.
Yeah.
So
I thought about putting 3.85 swampers on this.
Chris Valea, he says, "Oh dang, figured one of you guys would be building a Vanquish H10 Origin."
Not a goddamn chance.
no sir.
Nope.
I think I wanted to, but
I didn't like the optic enough to buy an aluminum expensive version of it. That is just pretty much the truth of the matter. Jordan and Doug and I have discussed it, and I guess we haven't done a live since they dropped that. I think it would have gone over better if they would have released that before the optic, but if the optic was done a year ago almost, I get why they didn't. But I think if they would have gone, this is our super expensive truck, let it sell for a bit, and then gone, this is the budget version of our super expensive truck if you want to buy that instead. Whereas I think they went, hype up the optic, this is the expensive version of the optic. I wonder if they would have done it backwards if everything would have went better. Because I don't think we're the only ones that dislike the optic, that's for sure.
Well, and like
Chris has too much at one time for this guy.
I also
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I will admit, I have a lot of
If I liked it better, I
money
would
wrapped
have
up into
jumped
it.
into the Muse aluminum cages. But I didn't.
I think, if you're honest with yourself, you're not going to have $3,500 on a truck. But I think
No.
all three of us have particular trucks, especially, that you have some change in.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily the money personally for me. I just don't like it. I don't think that there's going to be a secondhand market for it like the original Ripper. So I don't think it's going to be an investment. Plus, like let's say they double in price in 5 years. I can think of 900 other things I can do to make $3,500 in 5 years. That's just kind of how I see it.
Yeah.
Especially
First
having,
thing people need to do is stop calling it Ripper.
yeah, well, there's that. Technically,
Now, see, I prefer the Ripper name because, like, when I hear Origin, like, so now
I think of the full
now you're
cab.
gonna have everybody being like, oh, it's an Origin, and everyone's thinking the full
original.
cab.
Yeah.
Yep.
The guys that have been VP people for a while are going to think the full cab. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Now, as far as all that goes, and it is what it is. When I talked to Steve about it, you're talking a year ago, he called it Ripper 2. And then that is what it is. So it may have been Ripper 2 project name or whatever, but then they came up with a different name for it, but I don't think anybody was wrong by calling it Ripper 2, especially in the beginning. Because everybody knew what you were talking about. And I think they got... I wonder if some of their team didn't get away with not lying and sidestepping the fact that it's not technically a Ripper 2 because they didn't call it Ripper 2. Whenever they said there is no Ripper 2.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Colorado Adventure Club. Hello.
I also understand that regardless of your position in the company, you can't just be like, yep, we're working on this thing. Like, you can't just say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that Josh probably can't just ignore the questions that he's getting. So it is what it is. But I don't know that that's what I would have done. I also don't run a company that big, so maybe my opinion's stupid, which I'm sure it is. But
I met William.
What is $1,000 in his?
Yep.
His Muse. Chris said H-Tech makes a nice cage, but I'll stick to building my own. And that's where
yeah,
we ended up selling ours, was because, like, if I'm gonna grab a tube chassis rig to go run, the last thing I wanted to grab was my plastic cage
yeah.
optic. Because I bought the Capra when they first dropped, and it has not been out in
Ever since you started building actual cages.
2 years.
I think the last time I honestly saw you run that, not just take it to Abner for 10 minutes, was when we went to my grandparents.
Yeah, probably.
That was 5 years ago, probably.
Black Guy said it's 6K all dolled up Canadian.
Yeah.
I like the optic, but I also like the idea of doing a completely different cage. I also prefer welded cages. I'm not a machine cage guy personally. So that's the other thing. I don't care for the optic or any of the plastic cages or now the Origin is they're bolted together.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
That bugs me.
I don't like the optic for a couple reasons. I didn't like it. Therefore, I'm not gonna like a $500 truck or whatever the hell I had in that, whatever. Probably more than that, but whatever. Anyway, I don't like, let's call it a $700 truck. To make that 5 times as expensive and made out of metal, the fact that it was plastic wasn't the sole or main reason I didn't like it. I literally just didn't like it. And I know it, I don't know if it didn't translate well from where they drive it to here. Like, do we not have that style buggy? I don't want to say terrain, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I mean, if anything, I would say we have it better because
low, fat, and wide.
yeah,
Yeah.
and more speed.
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't like it. That was just.
Yeah. Cody said the reason for the name change is that they can trademark it.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't think I would have called it the Origin though. Like, they just. At any point in time, you're just making up words to call trucks. So, kind of in the vein of what you were saying, to call it an Origin and have another truck already that was an Origin and have that, like, confusion available. I don't want to say available, I guess. The confusion possible between those two, I think, like, I didn't understand that. I wouldn't have called it the Origin, but. And with as many trails as they have out there, it's not like you couldn't come up with some random ass, Firehawk or some shit. I don't know.
William says he's thinking about switching out some of the goodies in his H10 and putting in his Muse.
Okay.
Hello, Todd. He says, evening, fellow nerds.
Hi, Todd.
John Lowe. Matt, I would rather have that ugly tuber of yours than the new Origin.
Which ugly tuber?
Gotta be more specific.
Yeah.
Please say one that he built. Please say one that he built.
Chris says bolted together just looks weird, but a lot of us like the scaled look. Mr. Logan
I honestly. Oh, go ahead.
says 41 viewers and 19 likes. Gotta pump them numbers up, gentlemen. Yeah, get in there and like it.
If you could, that'd be great.
I did that before I started.
I don't think this is monetized, so it doesn't really matter. So.
I didn't get a commercial this time.
Yeah. I usually don't monetize the lives because even like after a month, it's just they're like, oh, you made $1.16.
You're like,
Gives a shit.
I
I don't care about that. I don't have enough. The only way you make money on a live is if people pay you to ask for things or whatever the hell. Do the
Super chats.
super chats.
Blind Guy says they took the safe route, I think, on the name, and I guess the hood and grill looks like the Origin, sort of.
I like the hood and grill.
They could have gone the J Concepts route with the names.
Oofda me. That's.
Was that your comment or was that one of the comments?
No, that was his. That's
Oh.
from Blind Guy.
I like it. I like it. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Looking at the right side, they didn't go that way.
Yeah, right. I guess it could have been named the Lloyd or something.
The Harry.
Yes, the Harry. I like it. And like I said, regardless of what has gone on, I'm not gonna disrespect those guys because I know they make a good product. I'm not calling it shit. I just, we're just talking about it, whatever. I see the value in it. I know why it's so expensive. Working around industrial machines and shit, I know how much those machines cost. I know how much time is, invested in all that stuff. I I mean, I'm sure they're making some money, but at 3,500 per, I can only imagine how long each side of that
I don't know
cage
if
takes.
when that thing first dropped, and the number of people that were like, "I don't want to see the breakdown." Fuck
Well,
you.
hey, you're never gonna see that.
Yeah, nope. Keep dreaming.
Yeah. But, I mean, if Jim released, this is how many hours I have in, the chassis, yada, yada, yada. Because, you can't just go, okay, well, it takes 6 hours to machine the right side of the chassis or whatever the hell. Well, you can't say, we get 4 of them a day, because you don't get 4 of them a day. You have to do tool changes. You have time to pull that out, make sure everything is good, make sure something happened. Sometimes machines just randomly stop. You hit some sort of limit they have and they just stop. So now you got to go through and find where you were in the program and then start it back over and see why it stopped and all that bullshit. Like, it's not.
Mark Saxon, hello.
Hi there.
Ryan Davis says he's seen people cut off part of the cage in the rear where the shocks mount, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, you take the shocks sideways, right? They mount the shocks the other way or something like that. I've seen that.
Blind guy says the all-new H10 Hammer Turtle.
What?
Hammer turtle.
Yeah, the H10 Hammer Turtle.
I like it, honestly.
Rad Raft says they named the 4 dice after a local trail, right? Yep,
Right,
they did.
correct.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you could have named it the Hammer, or I wouldn't call it
But
the
on
Turtle
but
necessarily.
to Cody's point of for trademark purposes,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have been able to do that.
Okay, well, pick something else.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't have to be the origin. Like, origin is the confusing part.
yeah,
I'm not sure if they didn't have someone going, hey, I understand what you're doing, trying to link the two together, because then you can copyright both or whatever, but, like, that shit's going to be confusing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be we have both. You've got 2 trucks that are basically named the origin. Because no one calls that truck the H10 Optic. No one called it a Phoenix Portal versus a straight axle. It's just a Phoenix. Like, people are lazy, and when you're talking, you don't want to have more words, than the economy of words is important. There we go. Is what I'm saying. So people are gonna drop.
Jim's Hobby says Jim said it was over a mile of machine paths.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I think that was probably the coolest thing out of the whole release was Jim made that post about like how much time he had in it, how many miles of path and
Yeah.
and all that shit. Like that side of it was really cool to me.
Yeah.
Hello, Beast.
Whoa! Look out! We got us a famous guy in here.
Where?
Fallen, hello.
That would be Mr. Beast.
Mr. Matt Beast.
I just like Mr. Beast better.
Mr. Beast. I wish he would like sign me up for one of his
Would you? You really want to be associated with Mr. Beast right now?
giving out money, yeah.
Doing all that pedo shit and stuff?
Or was he involved in all that shit?
I
didn't think so.
I think that's what he's involved in. Am I wrong?
It was his guy. Somebody on his team was involved in it. I think.
Doing some sort of
But-
like,
But they all like flipped out on him because
he should have known.
he was kind of aware of it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
I don't know. William says, I mean, I get it and I understand the price. It's like a real 1-to-1. GM can have 12 to 16K in building a car or a truck, but sell them for 40 to 100.
I honestly, like I'm saying, I bet they're making less money than what a lot of people think. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. With machine time, I bet if you took it compared to this machine, if I didn't run Origin stuff, could pump out X amount of wheels and make Y amount of dollars, I bet that would make more money making axle housings or anything that their profit margin is higher on than that chassis. I'd almost guarantee it.
Colorado says it's the explanation they gave on the live stream.
What?
I think of the
name?
name.
Yeah. I mean,
I have to go back a while.
like I said, don't get me wrong, I understand. I just,
Chris is asking, what wheels are you building?
me?
Yeah.
I am, well, okay. So I bought some China tires that aren't that bad, honestly, because for a trail tire, I think this bogger groundhog thing, whatever the hell, looks really cool, and they're not bad. I bet when they're wet, they probably suck, but that's
Looks like it'll eat.
yeah.
I can't wait for you to run the creek in it.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
I hope it's a little moist.
I'm taking my new Nilla Bear down the creek.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but I want to hear it go tank. But anyway, so I have printed foams that Jordan printed on my printer here, right over there. China tire. What are these? Mud Terrain Extreme MTs. And then these are 310s that were Cerakoted like concrete gray. And they have JEC rings that are less than desirable on them. So.
Red Rat says the origin name comes from the beginning. Couldn't they just make a name that coincides with Next or Evolution or something that they can trademark?
Well, I'm gonna trademark Next for one, but
Y'all better be clear about who you were talking about. Deluxe Fab.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Why
better.
are these not fitting? What are these supposed to fit in there, Brett?
Tiny tire gang.
Hey you. What are these inserts supposed to fit?
475s.
My ass.
Weird. They fit in a whole lot of 475s because that's the only printed file I can
They're tight.
get to produce.
They're like a tiger.
Tight like a tiger, huh?
Tight like a tiger. Oh.
Cody says, well, they have a marketing guy now, so maybe they will get more crafty. 8 Lug Productions, I'd agree with that, Matt. With everything you said.
Yeah. Don't agree with everything I ever
just
say.
everything.
I just, I just think
Nolan says, I agree too. Didn't they recently buy at least one new CNC? Those are not cheap at all.
they are not.
They're not.
We bought a couple machines at work, and I was putting them together, and they were like, "Yeah, we got a deal on these. We bought them on eBay. They were 80 grand each, used." It's like, yeah, and they're not even set up for what we do. They're like,
They're happy about it.
they don't even have the right like fixture mounting and shit.
80 grand. That does sound cheap.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. For some,
I thought CNC machines were like.
these are used.
I mean,
And
abused?
Yes, these are used. They're robo drills. Basically, they have one function. They're not like a big mill or anything.
Well, to us ignorant folk, a CNC machine is all the same.
It's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And they are expensive.
Yeah. They brand new. They're expensive for sure.
God, these are. I'm gonna have to bust these
Cody
out.
says the machine time has to be atrocious for one of those cages.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're paying
William
for
says,
a
I thought they bought 2 new machines. I think the last one I saw, they bought 2 new machines. Yeah, different, but 2.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they do different processes or whatever. But
Chris says, I'm looking for some limited edition Vanquish wheels if anyone has any.
I have some green impacts, the darker green. I would think about maybe selling. I've got purple machetes that I could be talked out of, but I won't come down off the price.
I have custom anodized ones.
Yeah, I don't really want to sell those anymore. Now I actually am looking for some of the ones that I sold, knowing that,
Getting them back.
yeah, Bateman's seemingly never gonna
RIP.
do it again. He's not dead. Jesus Christ.
8 Lug says, Jordan, what size are you needing on the inserts?
What?
I don't need any
What are you
inserts.
talking about, bro?
Oh, because you're bitching about those.
Oh, I don't need. I got a printer. I don't need printer things.
They're 475s. They work just fine.
Sure they do.
Matt's just being a little baby baby bitch.
Oh,
Baby baby.
okay.
Also, these, I don't know what these are from, but they have little lift blocks in them.
I saw that. I saw that. That's just lift blocks. So it's just RC four-wheel drive stuff.
Yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool.
It is cool.
So I don't know.
I believe my K10 has lift blocks as well.
So that's what I was gonna say. I wonder if the K10. Interesting.
Do you not have your? Oh yeah, yours was a Toyota first, right?
Correct.
Yours was an actual K10 from
Toyota Jeep.
Yeah, I'm stupid and buy all of my TF2s secondhand.
You
and,
said it, not me.
And buy them with Toyota axles and then have to track down K44s.
It does sound stupid though.
Some of us just,
Sounds like a horrible time.
Right.
I'm in. Yeah.
some of us just swipe that debit card at the RC 4-wheel drive store and get exactly what you want. So, right?
Who are you talking to? Bitch, that's what you just did.
Bill says, isn't a CNC machine just a fancy drill press?
Oh shit! I got one of them.
Yeah, sure. Who said that?
Your dad.
Right.
Chris says he's interested in green. Matt?
Okay.
You probably have to send him a message later so he remembers.
I won't. Send me a message later. I won't reply to it until I get up in the morning, though. Because basically, as soon as I leave here, I have to try to be falling asleep on the way home so that I can get to sleep.
Jeremy, I tried to print
That was weird.
a little bit larger one. What?
You and I both went at the same time.
I tried to print a little bit larger one and it produced spaghetti. And
Oh, shit, fuck.
and I didn't mess with it beyond that, so.
Balls.
What is it?
It's a 440 screw for the back of a wheel somewhere. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. It must be under the leg here.
She got.
Oh, is there a fucking orchestra out there?
It's a fire truck.
Yeah, fire truck.
Jeez.
Ow,
It's gone.
ow. No, it's not. They can still hear it. It's still real to them.
You were a damn liar. The problem is, it is gone.
Yeah.
But one goes, and then the other one hears
Here's the bark.
her. So then she starts howling.
Oh, well, you can hear it. I should bark too then.
Yeah, and then they go back and forth.
You know what? At least they support each other, okay?
Yeah. They do that.
God, fucking balls ass.
They love doing that at 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever.
Oh, that's the best time.
You know what I think?
I mean, Haley
these
tells me
could
about it. I don't actually.
These
do
could
it.
probably actually use some 1-inch wide wheels. As much as I hate saying that. That sounds gross, but
Yes, William. Fire trucks just went past. That's what they were.
That's what happened. Yep.
And they apparently still here though.
hey, you want to do me a favor?
In a second.
I have a second.
Maybe Doug can help you.
Douglas, can you throw a screw in there while I hold this together?
Do you want the tire tool or the wheel tool?
Yes, actually, that would be great. That's the wrong one. You need this one over here.
All right, let me get this thing started and then I'll go.
Yeah, if I can get one screw started in here.
Oh well, shit. That's
Where am I going?
Okay.
no wonder these are S-shaped.
Turn my bitch. There you go.
I think it caught.
Okay. Got him.
Got him.
Shit. Are both our Canadian friends in here?
They were.
A-Lug said, but didn't Jordan say you only got the 475 to print properly? Yes, William. Fire truck went by. Gems, is that Bumpsy's Hounds?
From a
Christmas story? Yep.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
It sounded like them, that's for damn sure.
I don't get the reference.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You knew where it was from.
What? Yeah, you knew where it's from. How do you not know?
You're like from the Christmas story? I have no idea what you're talking about.
He put it in parentheses.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when they go in and they ransack the kitchen and take
Yeah.
the turkey and... Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Ryan Davis says, got a new drill for working on my trucks. It's a skill with adjustable head and has a window. And you can see the CV shaft spin as you use it. Pretty damn cool.
How's that
A
window?
drill with a window?
That's pretty
What the
wild.
hell?
Does it fold out? Is it one of those like cleanable windows? You know what I mean?
Blind guy's here. William says, we have a neighbor that lives behind us that has 8 dogs. It sucks when they
Jesus.
hear them. Yes.
That's
Golly.
insanity.
I'm sure my neighbors because none of my neighbors around me have dogs, so
Right.
I'm sure they love when the girls go nuts for donuts.
I like donuts.
Go nuts for donuts.
All right. Hey, I think we're
Jordan, do you have a little file out here
we're good.
I do not.
in the back?
Look at that.
I only have the chainsaw file.
Look at them.
Okay, that's fine.
That looks
There's
good.
like some burrs on the inside. I can't get the shocks to go into there.
Dude, if those are sticky, those are
Go into their
sick.
hole.
Anybody?
What?
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 I like them a lot.
They look great.
Hey, listen, crawler bitch. I want to hear your mouth.
I just look like they're on the verge of popping.
It's legal. They haven't done anything to them. Like they haven't fixed them,
That's
or
that's got a lot of.
They'll break in.
Oh, good, you vented them.
Yeah, oh yeah. Gotta let some of that water.
I mean, they really don't feel bad. They have.
They're decently sticky.
Yeah. After you get dust on them one time.
Yeah. Break them in a little bit. Break them in on an Iola's table.
Cody says 8 dogs sounds illegal. He says it's legal. They haven't done anything to them.
That's crazy.
Matt says mint. Cody says here we're only allowed 3 dogs per the county.
Per house, per person.
fuck the county.
I would think per residence. I would think.
What if like you have a lot of kids?
I thought this was America.
What about hedgehogs? How many hedgehogs can you have?
A lot. Is it on your backboard or on the magnet?
It's probably just right there in the work mat. It'd be right on your right side.
I watched a
Nilla Bear Customs has been busy.
I watched a video on YouTube the other day of people that decided that they were going to use guinea pigs as like a lawnmower. So they have like a herd of guinea pigs, like literally a herd of them, like 100. And they have a pin that's like 4x4x4 or 4x4 and then like 2 feet high, whatever. And they move it, and like they eat a square of grass, and then they move it, and then they eat a square of grass, and they put them up for the day.
People do that with chickens too.
Yeah, basically the same thing. But they were growing. I think they're on a winery or something like that. Either that or they're growing olives. I can't remember, one or the other. And the mower wouldn't fit between the rows or some shit like that, so they just decided that this is what they were gonna do. Yeah, that was quite interesting. I know, cool story and all.
Yeah. Cool story, bro.
I just, having a herd of guinea pigs, having just somebody be like, hey, I got a new pet, or, like, I have pets too. Oh, what do you have? I have a herd of fucking guinea pigs.
That's similar to having a flock of turtles.
Yes. And seagulls. What the hell? I know I just punched that hole somewhere. There it is.
William says a guy out west does that with goats.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
rents them out overnight.
goats and sheep are a normal thing to have a herd of. It's like being like, oh, have you ever seen my clan of hedgehogs? Like, or my murder of crows that I just keep in my house?
Look at that.
Would you just look at it?
Looks like a Jeep.
Tell guy would be so proud.
He would. Got them Yoda axles on and everything.
No, it doesn't.
I know.
Not no mo.
Not no mo. Not no mo.
Thank goodness.
I can't find a damn YJ without Yoda axles on it.
Needs paint. Yes, it does. What did we decide? Blue, right? Or like a teal?
We did? I thought you said you were gonna do like the before of your buggy or your juggy.
That's like, this is news to me.
No, I'm doing the Islander
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, blue.
I think it was the blue.
Because your options were blue, red, and yellow, right? And the yellow is
Teal and white, I think, as well.
okay. White looks boring as shit.
There definitely won't be white.
The yellow was not a good yellow.
No offense, Doug.
No, not a good yellow. That's at least a decent like.
I
70s looking
like
yellow.
the bodywork look. I like the in production state that it looks like. I think that's what gets me about leaving it alone.
I like it.
I
for
wish
you.
the hood
I
matched.
like it.
I like it for you.
I wish the hood matched the rest of it.
I like the hood. Like
I don't know. I wish I had the same like just this yellow with the same wear patterns.
well, you figure out what color it is, and I'll get you another hood, and then I'll take that one. How's that?
It's broken.
What?
It's chipped on the front.
Oh fuck.
That's why it needs the other hood.
Oh, I see it.
That's why I'm debating on getting that new cow hood that they just released.
Oh yeah, bud. Hey, hashtag race truck. Come on.
Sorry to disappoint.
William, no, I'm not cutting it up. It will be as you see it, plus paint, basically.
Tire
Yeah.
tool thing.
So yeah, I like the in progress look that this has, but then part of me is also like, do a sick paint job on it and maybe get rid of the door handles,
Oh yeah. Believe me, I get it. Like you're.
especially with the wheels I'm gonna put on it. Oh, for you'd like to see those in person?
Ugh. But
Yeah.
good luck. They're gonna look badass on the front, on the back. The front, I don't know how.
I think that's part of the reason I'm gonna have to do the C-notch cover is for those.
I don't know how you're gonna make these fit on the front.
I think the fronts are gonna, honestly, I think the fronts are gonna fit easier than the back.
Can you turn it right now?
Yes.
Like steering turn or like rolly turn?
They clear.
Looks like it's rolling. Huh. Cool. I mean, I'm in.
Yeah.
I like it. Speaking of, do you have any 2.2 buggy wheels randomly laying around?
Probably not.
Okay. I need some 2.2 buggy wheels. Non-mounted,
Like two-wheel drive buggy type deal?
rears. Yeah.
Rear, yeah.
I need the barrels.
Really?
Got myself an
I
idea.
don't think so.
Okay. I'll have to ask one of my other friends,
Yeah.
particularly maybe the ones that have
Buggies?
9,000 things sitting around, like Mr. Colton Longstruff or Mr. Mitten or Andrew or Marco, somebody.
Polo?
Chico, actually, but
Marco Polo.
he said,
I put the wrong links in this one.
he sent me a picture the other day because I had said something about I need to be more famous or whatever. He's like, I watch all your videos. I'm like, I appreciate that, but like that doesn't really, it doesn't, because they were talking about just, you know, spending money on things or whatever, and I was like, I am not deep enough into YouTube to spend some of the money that you guys are spending on things. But I don't know shit about bashers, and I think that's where they make a lot of their money.
I can see that.
So I know I offered it to you like I knew
Did
where it was at.
You didn't, dude. God,
Oh, it's right here. Haha.
fucking idiot. Thank
But
you.
I did bring you these.
Noob.
Hey, cool, thank you. Fucking idiot.
I don't know if y'all are caught up on comments or.
I don't see comments, so I don't know where we are.
No.
Just no.
Just no.
Nope, sure not.
Probably started at Logan's?
Shit.
No, Williams?
He said, "You're not cutting that one up, are you?" And I said, "No."
Okay.
Beyond that, Logan said, "First you wanted a rabbit, now it's a guinea pig. Your algorithm is crazy, my guy."
I do want a rabbit. Those are super cool.
Chris said, "Looks more like 7-layer paint."
The hood.
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
lot of paint on that.
William said, I wonder if that hoods I have will fit those blazers. What hoods do you have?
Yeah, what hoods do you have?
Nolan said, that hood goes to another blazer that is 48 different colors. It's also on its 89th owner.
Yeah, you guys over in Ohio sure do swap things around a lot. I've noticed that.
Chris said, I need a hood for my blazer, but RC 4-wheel drive is out of stock.
Yeah. I need something to space this up.
Oh, are they already out of stock on the cow one that they just
Oh,
released?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it? Was it
Like an hour later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want from me to help you.
I don't know what you want.
You have a hex? That's what I use. See this real quick. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You need that?
No?
Okay, good.
Not now.
Good
Good.
thing.
I'm gonna use it.
William said he has print files.
Oh. Just as long as they're the round eye ones and not the 80s style, because they're completely different hoods. Technically, I mean you do whatever, but give me the Forrest Whitaker eye personally, but
It's not right.
it's not right. And it irritates the shit out of me.
Alright, I don't like these wheels, right?
No.
Because once I take them apart, they're never going back together on anything I ever own.
Hey, listen, man, you do you. I don't care what you do.
Matt's like, he'll put them together.
Yeah, they sure are gay. I want to get those wheels done.
Oh yeah, you wanted the wheels.
I did. They are dumb. You don't like them. Farts.
Why do you like the tires though?
Because he's weird.
'Cause I don't have one.
Because you don't have them?
Yeah.
Because I don't like how tiny the lugs are on those.
Yeah.
Part of me feels like they might actually do okay.
Because there's so many of them.
They're just a scale pin tire, basically.
Okay.
You do. Appreciate it. I will.
Never mind. I was going to do it, but I can't.
Go ahead.
No, I can't.
Bet you won't.
I can't.
No balls.
No, you're right. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not
Haley, Matt's got something to say to you.
retarded. Oh, goodness.
Good times.
Good times for sure.
Matt is missing.
Golly.
Williamson, 1984.
Yep, that's not the same. That's a second body style of the square body.
So less square body.
No, it's
More
just,
square body?
No, they're the same. They're just different.
Cubed.
Yes, we'll call them a cube body. That's coined right
I
now.
wish I had a complete grill that had all the lenses.
For that?
Yeah.
How many you want? What do you need?
For that grill though. That's a
Oh, see, this is the shit I'm talking about right here.
What?
That's not the correct grill for this body. That is a later 80s style grill.
Matt's gonna be anal every time he sees this
Fucking
thing.
hate it.
But I don't have the lenses because
Good. I hope
Yeah.
you have to get rid of it.
I may have to, or buy the grill with lenses as a complete kit because I know where I can get them. I know where I can get the complete kit.
From a retard.
You know what I like? Is that these don't line up.
Sick.
So I bet you have to take all of the wheels apart and piece them together.
To find ones that match.
You need to number them. The little Sharpie on
Sharpie.
Not my problem.
Put a Sharpie on the inside. Yeah.
You know how we love to do Sharpie things.
Oh yeah.
And Jordan goes,
Jordan does not.
You want me to draw a penis on? 1 penis, 2 penis, 3 penis, 4.
I want you to draw wieners across the seam. That way I know when they line up that it's the right wheel.
Okay.
Oh, golly. We've had some good times in this basement. I'll draw a wiener on it. I'll draw a wiener on this axle housing. No, you won't. Don't do that.
You're saying it like it's not going to happen again.
Yeah.
Cody, those are VP 310s with JEC rings on them.
Clipper. Oh, here. You can see that one better.
Well, I hope I got that right.
These are some of my least favorite 310s for sure. I like 310s a lot, but these did not come out the way I wanted them to. However, I don't believe these are one of the sets of wheels I had to threaten him to get back. So that's always positive. I mean, ask him politely to give them back.
And that's a good
Let him know that I had his address and he's only 2.5 hours away. And say, hey, sir, I would like my items back.
Aha, there we go, guys. I'm just stupid.
We didn't say you weren't.
Got it.
We didn't say you were. But
We didn't have to, though.
Well, that's rude.
We know.
We are aware. Well, do you want me to put these back together so you take them back apart, or do you just want me to put them all in a bag?
You can just put them on. Well, I mean, we haven't agreed on a price for them yet, so I mean, there's that.
I mean, there isn't really anything that we've
Oh, you're right. That's a good point.
dealt with that we haven't come up to a fair price.
Okay, yeah, just throw in a Ziploc or something. 'Cause I don't even know what they're gonna go on. Hell, it may go on the K10.
Ew.
You know what? I brought 2 trucks that nobody even knows I have.
It's true.
I did. Well, my members will know, I believe. Pretty sure I've showed them that. Speaking of which, y'all need to start being members and shit. I post a lot of pictures and stuff.
Start paying.
Dude, I'm gonna start sending a Facebook money request every time somebody messages me some dumb shit. I'm just gonna be like $5 for me to even pay attention to you. Stupid ass messages and shit.
If you guys don't start joining his members group, he's gonna start posting butthole pics in the regular group.
Yeah. I think it's worth it. I try to make it worth it. I post a picture a day, at least one. You get to see videos a day early. You know, you've all heard the spiel.
I think really? We never. I don't think we have.
Not you. Well, you haven't probably because you don't even watch my videos.
Bitch, I watch them early, and I usually watch them again when they drop.
That's nice of you. You know what I figured out this afternoon? I learned that my wife watches almost all of my videos, which was very surprising.
Really?
Yeah. Precisely what I said.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah, you know, I don't really know who watches it. And she just kind of was like, oh, yeah, you know, like, probably a lot of more people than you think, or, like, more people you know. And I was like, do you watch them? She's like, yeah, I watch a good percentage of them. It's like, what? I mean, like, you know, Lid's my #1 fan for almost everything, for sure. But it was still just really odd that she was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll watch it. Watch the shit out of my man videos.
Logan said you're going to be rich off of Glenn. Rich just off Glenn.
Shit. Glenn's a tight ass. He doesn't make me or give me any money.
And Jeremy said, good thing I'm a member. Well, see, the downside is if more people don't join and become members, everyone's going to get to see it.
So if you're a member, you already see the bubbles.
Honestly, what I need is, if you guys actually think it's worth it, I need you to tell people.
I will show you my butthole.
I'll show you my butthole. I don't give a fuck. Unsolicited dick pics, whatever.
Whatever it takes, huh?
Whatever it takes.
Matt can be my first ... membership. That was Nolan.
Listen, I have, especially since like Rocktober, when I had a discussion with a certain guy that we know, I have honestly realized and knew to begin with, this is never going to replace my job. I'll never, ever, RC related. If I randomly started doing something else, maybe.
John said she's watching to see what you
Yeah.
bought.
She knows. I've always been very honest with my wife as far as like,
It's like there's another.
I bought this. I used to buy real cars, like
The same way.
real close. I used to do the same thing with real cars. I would go to a guy's house that had the certain cars I was into and go, hey, I saw you have this, but I also noticed you have 3 more in the backyard. How about all 4 of them? And then me and my buddy Robert went all the way up to this guy's house 4 times from like 6 p.m. until like 3 a.m. And got all these cars. But I've always been honest with her. She knows that if I buy stuff and I say, hey, I buy this to sell it, you know.
There's a 60% chance he's keeping it.
There's a 60% chance I may not make money, but I'm gonna end up with the same amount of money
With
back.
cooler shit.
With the same amount of money back in my pocket, and I'm gonna have a new cool truck. She doesn't care. As long as the lights are paid or the lights are on, the house is paid for. She really doesn't give a shit what I do, which is part of the reason that I married her.
William, if that's just a standard hood, I'll take it. Put it on my tab. He says he found one for free $99.
What the hell? This is my channel. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Are you talking about the hood? He found just a standard hood. He doesn't have the cow hood.
Good.
Because I need a hood.
Yeah, I don't need a hood. I was just giving a shit.
Doug, they don't have like any of the hoods available?
No.
They're out of stock everywhere.
Yeah.
What are people doing with all these hoods?
Nobody got none.
I don't know. That I've wondered the same thing because when I got that cab for the utility truck, I clearly needed a hood. Like I got door panels, all the shit for everything else, but it has no hood.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're just not in stock. So
Oh, kind of like my freaking Blazer.
yeah, right. They're probably waiting on the same boat from China that everything that I ordered is on apparently.
Do you have any like sandwich bags or Ziploc bags down here?
Sandwich?
I do. They're
Did you ask Haley where they are? She'll know.
So we keep all this separate.
That was a joke about making
Yeah.
sandwiches.
I wasn't rough. I don't want to die.
I didn't put that much together.
I'll grab you one in a second.
I
Okay,
wasn't gonna
okay.
laugh. I don't want to die. Oh, God.
After you say that, all I can think is, did you die though?
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Oh, goodness. Poor Jordan.
William's got a question.
Okay. We may have an answer.
I have the H10 Builder's Kit. I
I'm
was
sorry.
thinking about putting AR-45s under.
Yep.
Would you do that or the H10s?
I put F10s under mine whenever we were doing We Rock stuff for the plastic cage, and it became miles easier to drive.
Don't you just need one?
Yeah, just one. Just bring 2.
I know it sounds counterproductive or whatever the hell, but to narrow that thing up, I also shortened it though. I made it a 12.3-ish wheelbase, I think. It was 12.3.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
So I shortened it and then I narrowed it up as well, and it became a hell of a lot better buggy. But then at that point in time, that was another thing that we were kind of fighting with is now I just have a plastic tuber that's basically the exact same thing as everything else I have. So that's what I would do. Especially, and you said that was William, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. If you're gonna comp that, like if you're gonna run the plastic cage class in We Rock with us, 100% I would go AR-44s or F10s, whatever, F9s, whatever you have on hand or want to get over the H10s. Because with a decent offset wheel, some weight, and F9s, F10s, AR-44s, AR-45s if you wanted whatever, that truck is much better. Is this the Amazon one, or is this the other Amazon that was sold by that other guy?
That is Amazon.
Okay.
The other Amazon are right.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Doug, did you actually need both of those bags?
Nope.
Can I
I
have?
just didn't want to make you make another trip if I did need it.
Can I have one?
Here, I got one.
Thanks. I have more if need be. Put my lift block ones.
Are those long, or are those shorties?
Standard.
Okay.
Yeah, so long. Like TF2.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm not getting rid of it yet. He's asking me what I want for the 7-layer hood.
I'll fix it if you're gonna get rid of it.
Chris says he put H10 axles on his Class 2 Blazer. Looks wicked cool. William says I have the F10s under the Muse, but I have ran it much other than testing. Haven't ran it much other than testing.
It's 100% worth it. That was the best thing I did for that truck was narrow it up and shorten it up.
He said he's going to use it as a trail truck and run it on We Rock days.
Ugh. For a sole trail truck, I'd run the H10s, but if you're going to comp it, I would go narrower. Because even with some like really high offset wheels, you can't suck it in enough to get it as narrow as an F10 or a 44, whatever. Especially a 44. That'd be narrow as shit.
Nolan says first We Rock is March 30th, right?
Ugh. Barf.
I don't know.
I
Is it?
can't. I hope not. I thought that was farther out than that.
You got a month and a half.
Fuck.
You know what? I have one running truck that I do need to take apart, but
I have a drivetrain for 2 different trucks for We Rock. But you know what? I'm not gonna let that stress me out. I only have 3 We Rock trucks to build before the first comp. No big deal. One should go together pretty quick because I'll have help. If I don't have help, he won't have a pro mod. Jordan said he's coming over to help me too. So,
Did he?
but we're gonna pretend.
His face does not say he did.
I think I have a couple of my own to build.
It sounds like a you problem.
These stupid.
TF2s.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys remember the time I had 2 TF2s and I was like, never again.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
This is never.
Meat never.
Speaking of that, I'm pretty sure that our friend Ken is about out of things to sell.
Yeah?
It seemed like it. I've seen him getting rid of some stuff, and he took his original post down and all that, so hopefully he's getting close. I know he said he couldn't make the K&K swap meet, which
Yeah. When speaking of swap meets, I know that one's
the 8th.
a little further out. When's the one up north here? Up near his neck of the woods. Wasn't there one?
That was like
Fort Wayne
April,
area?
I
Okay.
thought. If we're talking about the same one,
Yeah, there was one. It was posted in the Fort Wayne group.
I'm
I
pretty
think.
sure it's in like April.
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Then we're talking about 2 different
Huh?
ones. Yeah, then we're talking about 2 different ones. Then there was another one that
Because the doctor was thinking about going to.
yeah, that's in April.
Okay.
I know what one you're talking about, but you and I are talking about a different one.
Okay.
Because I saw the date and it's like the weekend before Beat the Creek.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Like, I don't know. I could justify it, I guess, but I'd have a hard time getting all the way up there, selling anything, and then I would feel like I wouldn't have anything to sell at Beat the Creek, where things probably will sell better.
Gotcha.
You know? Yeah, it was like April 28th or some shit like that.
You guys want to see how much the thing
Is that spring over?
Oh, dang! Hey, you know, you got a little more than that. Look at it. Look at it.
Is that
Look-
spring over?
Dang!
Or under?
Over.
Over. With a lifting block?
No.
Okay, you took the blocks out.
Yeah.
You put some negative blocks in there, close that gap up.
Lowering blocks on it.
So I like that stance, but it doesn't have any
No flats.
up travel.
Well,
Yeah.
all in the
Well, my leaves are only this long,
yeah,
so
there's that too.
There's no up.
there's
Does
no
the shock bottom it out?
Yeah. Yeah. So then I moved it. I went to move it to the lower spot that it has,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was all the way drooped at ride height, so
Oh.
I'd had no down travel. So I need to get a little bit longer shock, maybe. I don't know. This thing's gonna go bopping down the trail at Beat the Creek. So,
Down the creek at Beat the Creek?
well, not the creek.
I was gonna say,
but-
which one are you doing with it?
I thought we were doing tiny tire things not in the creek.
Keep it up, and you'll be joining that whole like TF2 group that goes.
Oh, I don't think I'd
I
ever.
bet I won't.
Hard pass on that.
Can DX44s be used
The X44s?
deluxe?
Yeah.
Can they be used with a VFD stubby?
Yes.
I would think so. Aren't they offset?
Yeah. Beast would be the one to ask, but I'm almost positive I did.
He says yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was say I'm almost positive I had my stubby VFD in there for a minute before I got my other transmission that's now outlawed.
Yeah, the one you can't use now.
The one I can't use, yeah, that one. Except for when we don't run 2.2 unlimited, I can run it then, which is cool.
Wait, what?
You can only run dual motor in 2.2 unlimited, and since Rob said no 2.2 unlimited because we don't have the terrain to challenge it, and it'll just walk up everything.
No dual motor.
No
altogether.
dual motor altogether for us, basically, yes.
Gotcha.
Now, I don't know about London, but I'm also not building 3 buggies to go up north and run Rock as well, with different rules.
Yeah.
Nothing against him, I just don't think I need to have.
The doctor is in.
Hey-o!
Awesome.
Ah, fuck me.
No.
It's an offer. It's fine. What time is it? Is it almost brownie time?
Almost 8:16.
Yes.
Nolan said the DX44s have been on his radar for the buggy you build him.
That's what I run in mine. I like them a lot. I've had some problems with them, but nothing crazy. Nothing I couldn't figure out. Nothing I couldn't yeet them and fix. You know what I mean?
Do we eat them now?
I know what you mean.
More than anything, I had servo problems, which caused me axle problems, basically.
Yeah.
Because the servo is junk and being a piece of shit. And in all honesty, the servo is not hard to get out. What the hell?
Oh my god.
It's literally live. I don't know what the hell it's doing. What the hell?
Oh my god.
It's literally live. I don't know what the hell it's doing.
Now I'm back.
It just said no, and then it just stopped.
Oh god. Look at that YJ.
Yay!
Hashtag come shot. Come shot? Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Whoa. We're back.
Is that what we're naming the YJ's? Money shot?
Why? I like it.
Guys,
Ooh,
back shots.
giving them the old back shots. No, I'm not gonna do it.
My poor YJ.
No, I was thinking about your mother. Bet you were. Always thinking about your mom.
Dang, son. What is that?
That's exactly what I said when I saw her.
Oh, now your mic cut out.
Motherfucker. Really? Can you plug it in or?
What are you gonna do? Unplug
Pull it out, put it back in, wiggle it around.
Just like your mom.
Heyo. Let it soak.
Okay. Pull it out.
Look like it.
Plug it back in.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear?
How about-
Testing, testing,
how about
testing.
now?
Testes, 1, 2. Testes.
Whoa.
But you can't. God damn it.
Can you hear us now?
Hey, I didn't say it.
Closing time.
Nope. That's not what I said.
One last call for
Ah, we're back.
to finish it.
And we're not frozen. Oh, God.
I'm not
Got the best of both. All of
not Anna or Elsa. Oh yeah, you need that back. That's not.
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah. That's money, dude. Here you go.
Sounds good. Loud and clear.
Cool.
Look at
Well, I don't know what that's about because I'm hooked to your Wi-Fi. So.
So it's your fault.
I don't know what that's about.
No fault. That's a you problem.
That's. Yep.
But you can't, mother, son of a bitch. Stay here. Alright, so let's bring out some new pick 'em up trucks. The ugliest one that I have so far. I mean, actually, this thing is beautiful. So what I mean is, this body will be for sale at Beat the Creek. Because it's not my style.
Does that axle look a certain way to you?
Like a crooked
certain-
wiener. Makes me feel a certain way.
It's got an arch to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Son of a bitch. To the vice it goes.
Oh, yes, that's what I was going to say. Alright, big reveal. Ta-da!
Jeep engineers must have built the live stream platform. Wildly unreliable.
So,
Hey, I've seen that.
yep. Technically this is from Kentucky, so the Kentucky, Ohio guys probably have seen this before. So,
Mazda 2500.
yeah, it's a 2200, B2200.
Nice.
This is actually the new Red Cat bed dancer.
Shit.
Oh, I didn't notice it's got the little shoopy doos on it. Cool.
The what?
Shoopy doos.
The
Inner fenders?
no, the hoops.
Yeah, they all do.
Yeah.
That one does not have the lift blocks.
No, they're in a bag.
Oh.
They're in a bag. I do
You know what they should have done with these tires is make them a little bit wider.
Why?
I just don't think they made them wide enough.
Oh. Okay.
You know what that thing really needs is some Yoda axles.
I don't think it does, especially ones that look
like this.
yes, that look like they fell out of the sky. That takes like some effort
Probably not.
to bend that whole casting and everything.
Especially on this
Yeah,
little YJ.
Yeah, that too.
Yes, it is a TF2.
Yes, sir.
Matt is in his RC full of drive collection era.
I bought some cool stuff. You gotta admit that this and that other thing that I didn't bring tonight are actually really cool. You can't get the Jesus. That's so heavy.
It's a filled with lead shot.
I don't feel like it's that heavy.
You don't feel like that's heavy?
No. I was expecting way more than that.
Yeah.
Well, not like oh
The
my
way
god.
you said it.
God, that just feels so heavy.
Maybe it's because they're so wide.
For sale. FURSAIL.
Got that Tennessee cut
Yeah.
Yeah.
mud terrain.
Mud trains. So we got 101s. Or we got the Visions and the Pibbles.
Pibbles?
Pibbles. I'll take the other two off, or I'll take the other one off, and then we'll do a little which looks better.
Beast, it's a TF2 K10.
Yep. An actual TF2 K10, by the way. Lots of people are taking the Toyota TF2, putting a K10 body on it, and then trying to fool everybody until you ask for pictures of the axles, and then they send you like the end of them. I got one of those. But
Matt and I are a little bit of sticklers for our K44s under the American vehicles.
you can't put Yoda axles under a freaking Chevy pickup.
You can't put it under a Jeep either.
You could.
Tell a guy that knows this.
You could.
No, it doesn't belong.
So anyway, got the camo wheels. I'm gonna get rid of this body, but for right now, we'll just keep it up here. So you
William says he kind of likes that.
should buy it.
Alan said every 5 seconds it goes quiet for 1 second. At least it does for him.
That's stupid. Eh?
Don't listen for 1 second.
Let's move that a little bit. So we have the oh boy, I dumped my water. We have the 101s with the big fat rings and some iron sides, I believe these are. These are iron sides. Yep, iron sides. This will still be a K10 body, but it won't be this one. Or
You won't be fuck your cousin.
hey, listen, some people are into that.
You're my sister.
You're my sister. You're my sister. I'm already a fan of Visions, so I just want to make sure I'm not being biased here. Where the hell's that damn wheel stub?
No. No. Right there. No.
What?
Just listen to Doug help you guide it in.
Nope. Nope.
There we go.
Other way.
There we go.
Missed it again.
Like so.
Glad I could help.
Thanks.
William says he doesn't think he'd have much use for a TF2 unless it was a really good deal.
It was a good deal. I bought 3 RC 4-wheel drive trucks at the same time. I actually got up.
I mean, that's not really saying a whole lot coming from you. Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean they were cheap.
It was a decent deal. For what I got, it was a good deal.
I would say it was a good deal.
I got up at 2:30 in the morning, drove all the way to Ohio, met a guy, bought some trucks, drove all the way back before anybody was actually even up at my house. So,
Yep. William said Visions.
yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking.
And Blind Guy said Yoda axles under a Jeep would be an upgrade.
That's
It's
true.
true.
But even more of an upgrade. Okay. Now do I put the iron?
Wontons.
Ooh, yes. Do I put the iron sides on the Visions?
Or the Pibbles.
Or do I keep the Pibbles? The Pibbles are not vented though. That kind of sucks.
I think you should vent them. I like the more aggressive look of the Pibbles.
Shorter and wider and square. I think that's what Jordan likes about them too.
You know, I actually like Pibbles, so.
They have the stock foams, I'm pretty sure, though. So that sucks. 3.85 versus 4.19s.
And then in reality, you're only losing half of that.
Oh, yeah. It's not that deep. We're just looking more at the profile of the tire, which I am a huge fan of square tires. Square side profile tires. Jordan is more of a...
I prefer, the rounded shape of a tire. But I struggle with the iron sides or whatever they are because they're not a real tire.
Yeah. Well, they look good, though.
I really need somebody to drop a decent compound Nitto trail grappler.
The cold
Nope,
doesn't
we're back.
bother me anyway.
Now we're back.
I like these little center caps too.
Yeah, I'm
Kind of.
pretty sure that's not great.
Oh, I think I showed Matt these when you were gone, Jordan. Where'd he go?
What? I wish I had the tool for him, though. Those are some fatties.
God damn.
All right.
I do like that wheel though.
Yeah. And I'm gonna machine the lip, so the words will not be there.
That's good.
Good.
They're good.
I like it. I'm a fan.
Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I know you're not talking to me. Here you go.
he said they look sweet.
It's like I do.
Matt fixed it. I'm impressed.
You know.
Ooh, Tom Frost. Good evening.
Hi.
He said, "Hey, what's up, guys? From Washington State."
What is going on? Nice to have you. It's a new name for sure.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it. I like it. In Washington, it's 5 something, right?
5:30.
I know that's one of the problems is with them being 3 hours behind, it's late as shit by the time they're home and, you know, like Call to Crawl.
Yeah, where is Call to Crawl?
He's probably inserting things into holes. Because that's what he does for a living.
Inserting things into holes. I don't.
He does. He does. Unless you don't know what he does for a living. I'm not gonna.
I know what he does for a living, but I'm not putting the pieces.
There's a hole there and he puts something in it.
Fair enough.
That's a stretch, but okay.
What do you
give
mean?
it to you.
Hell, it even makes a hole when you use it.
What the fuck?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Are you scratching the wheels?
I don't think it matters, but maybe. I wish I had the tool.
Yeah. So do the people that were looking at this to buy. Wish you had the tool.
Well, I'm keeping the center cap, so it doesn't really matter.
William said Jordan's face. LOL.
Jordan, you know you want those.
I actually do like these tires if they were 2/3 the width.
You're such a fucking crybaby.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. Beggar.
Well, I'm not a beggar, so I can be choosy.
I meant whiners.
Wieners.
Wieners. Wieners. Whiners.
Cheating the system.
Experience this. Experience that.
It is losing a little bit of width.
Hashtag cheat code.
Hashtag cheat code.
And you get a
Hi, Haley. Oh, what is that?
You got a leaf.
That is more than a leaf, and it's dusting. Thanks, Brett. What is this stuff? I think that's what's
This
left
is
of a
brown.
cat.
It's what's left of a cat.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Ran
is.
over a cat?
Yeah. Ugh.
Thank you.
It's just fuzz.
Get away from my brownie.
Get the break.
Alright, so now we're going to eat the outside first, right? Because that's not as good as the inside.
No, my wife loves me. I don't have an outside piece.
Motherfucker.
I have an outside. I got a corner.
We got food. Oh, they're pretty good. Not gonna lie about that.
Pretty okay.
Yeah,
All the
cat-
wrap.
Cat back. I got a cat back system too.
I don't.
Give it back. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna have to put an exhaust on the burb here soon. I noticed when I started it today that the steam was made it just look like it was on fire. It was just doing this from the back. I had to get some directed piping.
Oh, we have brownies for dessert tonight
Delicious brownies too, by the way.
with homemade icing.
Yeah, they're very good.
What did you call her? Call her a hoe?
Yeah, homemade icing.
Homemade icing. Golly. I hope she hears that.
I hope she doesn't. Yes.
What?
Did you do something with their light a minute
He
ago?
called you a hoe. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I realized I didn't feed upstairs, so I was trying to turn their lights on, and I accidentally turned theirs on, and so I turned it off.
Okay, because I was like,
No.
I saw it like flash.
I was like, what the hell?
That was nice.
Okay.
The brownies are delicious.
Okay, I'm glad.
It's like it's only air filled. It feels like it's only air filled.
I don't know what she said. Dustin said, I think USPS lost my bake at home kit from Jordan's wife. It's a possibility.
USPS is losing a lot of things.
It's stuck in the Indianapolis hub,
Yep.
along with several $100s of our stuff.
Yeah.
I need these in red or orange.
Did you get those from when we bought all of them?
Those are from Rocktober Field activities. I'm not sure what these are, honestly.
Chris said, can I have a brownie too, ma'am?
Yeah, boy.
Scott said USPS is losing all of my packages lately. Are they actually losing them, or are they just taking forever to deliver? Because that would suck if they're losing them.
Yeah.
My stuff is going and hitting the Indianapolis hub, and then sits there for upwards of a week.
You know what that's better than? Better than not ever leaving California, supposedly, since the 3rd. I like that a lot. And then
I don't know if that is better.
and then they're going, it shipped, I promise. And then it's like, it's accepted, but we don't know where the hell it is.
I'm pretty sure my package from Ohio.
Oh, you're fucked if it came from Ohio.
Oh, it was almost 2 weeks. It was
Yeah.
done on 2 weeks.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is coming from Ohio, but I had two different. I ordered two different things from different people in Ohio, and it was 2 weeks on both of them.
Yeah. It's like it sat in that hub forever.
No sound at all. We'll try again in 10 minutes. Sorry, Alan. I don't know what's going on. You may see you later and then come back in a minute and see if that restart your YouTubes.
Power off and power back on. That's what I used to tell all the old ladies when I did IT work. Turn it off, turn it back on, see if it works. Was this a gray body?
Josh can hear us. John can hear us. Yeah, maybe just be you then, Alan.
I think it's you, my dude. It's not us, it's you.
Chris said taking forever to deliver because USPS workers are overloaded with Amazon.
Something like that. No clue.
Well, I know USPS is being investigated in multiple different areas. Yeah, because of it. Yeah.
Logan says it's because Ohio isn't a real place.
Just got the dang light kit on it, boy. Price just went up.
Dustin says he shipped a charge box and a battery box to a guy in Michigan same day he got the charge box. Battery box was lost for like 2 months and oddly just showed up. Jeez. Wow.
That's terrible. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, bub.
Would you look at that?
Got that dang engine bay compartment annihilation right there. Gotta.
Yeah, so you know what's stupid is like the wires are one kit, the spark plugs are a different kit.
It's not just the whole entire
No.
engine kit? Really?
Yeah.
I got a twin turbo kit for this one.
Turbobs.
Turskis. Oh, you know what else they're out of? Hood and tailgate hinges.
Oh.
The hinge sets. Because that's the only way you can buy them. I don't have either.
I'll trade you straight up for your red one.
I bet you would.
You don't want to do yee things with the camo boy?
Nope. That would be bad news bears for my K10 if I had that body on it.
You'd be like, I don't know where it is.
Well, there's that. And then I would just be like, ah, it's broke again.
Yeah. The camo's not bad. I don't like. If it was gonna be camo, this is at least good looking camo.
It
I'll give you
definitely
that.
looks like a self-made redneck camo job.
Yeah, but everything's all like nicely masked off. It's
Mhm.
not crazy.
It's got realistic scratches all over it. Like I actually took it through the woods to go hunting. You know?
I'm pretty sure they took it through the woods. He said he took it. Where did he take it?
I like this.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
then it has a
Cooler.
little. Well, it's like a little like wooden box that has duct tape holding it down.
Yeah, but it looks like the leather straps kind of thing. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. He said him and Abner and somebody else, I think, took it on some sort of trail. He was like, I drove that thing for like 6 hours straight and then never drove it again.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. But it is painted nicely. Like the whole underside of it's brown. Like it's not all. I don't even know if this is an RTR or what this was. Pretty cool though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's
Painted
weird.
games,
Canada
like-
Post is running great right now, and that doesn't happen much at all. Yeah, I literally ordered something from Ohio and something from China at like a day or two apart, and I received the stuff from China a couple days before
Where's the
Ohio.
mirror?
Yeah.
So my neighboring state. What we got in there?
A mirror.
Oh.
It's broken though.
Yep.
Some bitch.
Chris said he put a 3D printed big block twin turbo engine in his Blazer build.
Turbo.
Hell, it might be the same one I got.
No, excuse me. It's not
Ace Ventura monster truck was an S10.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Oh,
was.
I missed Dustin's comment. If you put some LMT tires on the camo truck, it could be the monster truck in Ace Ventura.
Yep. I am not exactly like excited about this thing, but after having my original K5 TF2, which was barely a TF2 by the time I got done with it, now knowing how to drive it, because driving an RC four-wheel drive is an experience that you have
The
to
end.
learn. Yeah, but driving an RC four-wheel drive is an experience. Period. Next sentence would be, but it's also something that is learned.
You know, I didn't put this in mine.
I didn't either. I don't know what the hell that is. Like I know what it is, but I know what it's supposed to be, but that's not realistic at all.
Okay, it makes me feel better that you didn't.
No, they're dumb. It's not that big.
Because mine was already painted when I found that piece, and I was like,
What is what?
so- there's, it's like the front of the bed. There's a little like lip.
It's round on a real bed.
Okay.
But it looks like a stick
Yeah,
that you
it looks real dumb.
glue on there.
Blind guy says, "You know it's bad when China ships faster." Chris says, "China wants that money."
Well, I apparently need to buy shit from China and not Ohio.
Same thing.
It's not the same.
Tom says, "TF2 is a love-hate relationship."
Yeah.
I loved it when I got him. I had two. I loved him when I got him, and I hated him when I got him. And I loved getting rid of him.
I think if you know and you have the correct expectations for it,
Yeah.
I think they're fine. You can't be like, oh, this is how I drive my Carbon, or my freaking comp truck. So that's how I'm going to drive my TF2. Like, you're going to be very upset if that happens. If that's your outlook on it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm excited for the wide jet.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get stuck on everything that goes across.
Hell yeah, brother.
What? No way. Then I'll switch it over to party mode and put the crawlers on it. Put the Lord's tire on there.
So speaking of
put in it?
the
Fusion air?
TF2 and breaking things,
Fusion?
So I'm not sure because it's got the motor drop. I mean, I guess I can just bring it back up, but the way it's currently set up, a Fusion doesn't fit.
It's like standard 540
Yeah.
So I don't have any idea what
or
the
a
shift is.
stubby versus stubby homes.
No.
No,
I do have a Slate 2200 Slate.
there you go.
That's what that is. It's 2280.
I hear they match well with Mondo Monsters.
They do. They also go really well with copperheads.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to put a micro in mine so that way I can't run 4S on it.
It's a good idea.
Big brain logic over here.
I'm thinking about on my comp getting rid of my micro and putting a micro 2 so I can run 4S.
In your comp truck? Yeah. I support this decision.
Yeah.
So I just bought a Micro 2.
Did you?
And then
Because I'm tired of waiting for some other place to release an ESC.
yeah. Well, so I bought that, and then I got the Rhino.
Well, now I'm confused.
Somebody was supposed to drop a motor and ESC combo.
Supposed to?
Yeah.
They haven't yet.
Where are they located?
They might have 3 of
Tell
them.
you.
They might have 3 of them.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
No. Okay, I didn't hear that part. I never was in that conversation.
Yeah. But yeah.
But anyway,
you
so I
have
ended up
two.
with, I bought one, and then I got a Rhino Outrunner and Silent Assassin, basically.
Okay. AM32 base.
Yeah,
Yeah. 80 amp or 40 amp.
40.
Okay.
But I don't know the difference, other than one's a 40 amp and one's an 80 amp.
What'd you put the Rhino in?
I'm gonna put it in my
The jungle.
What's a Rhino sound like?
I have no
I don't know either. Anyways, hurry.
I'm gonna put it in my Pro Mod
Oh, dangerous as shit.
because I don't have room for anything other than a tiny little 650.
Sit fitty.
Yeah.
I think I like that's not no big
So-
fitty.
So what are you doing with the Micro 2 now?
I don't know yet. It went in my electronics box. Like
Oh,
Matt
okay.
has. Tom said, decent rig after AR-44 swap, in all honesty. So I don't like that. I like the performance gain from it, but I don't like the scale look aspect.
Yeah.
So
Center diffs.
yeah, center discs just don't do it for me.
I,
This one will, the YJ will probably, I'll end up buying the correct drop front
You can
axle.
find one. Oh, what
They're
the
on
hell?
eBay.
God damn it. That screw's too long.
What's the correct drop? This side?
It needs a driver drop.
Driver drop?
Yeah. Driver up.
But it at least has Dana axles under it. So it's at least a little bit more accurate.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of how the drive shaft comes out or the jack shaft comes out over and then the transfer case is over here, but then it,
Makes a beeline to the other side.
yeah, silly.
It's retarded.
Are those incisions? Or no, those are just like
This is China.
yeah.
One brand of China. They aren't the ones with the cheap silver pins.
Yeah.
Oh, should have had that. Dumbass.
So that one doesn't have a skid plate either.
Yeah, they did the the mods thing where you bolt it up to the battery mount, so it's all flat. I want to get the A&M drop because I had the flat skid on my K5, and I felt like that just made everything very tall.
Very tall.
It was very.
I had the
high.
one that was like maybe 3/8 drop and then back up.
the sheet metal one that's like
Yeah.
this long.
And I think that's the proper plate for that one.
No, that's factory plate.
Yeah, that's factory
Huh?
plate.
It's just lifted up
Okay.
because if you go to the A&M skid, you get rid of this,
Yeah.
and then it's got a little like metal bracket, or no, the metal bracket attaches to this because this is supposed to be back further and down.
I'm supposed to be back further and down.
But they don't make skids for the short ones.
Oh, make one.
Dude, your leaf is S-shaped right there too.
Well, you know,
That's pretty bad.
party. Party time.
It's like it's twisted the wrong way.
Excellent.
Or it used to be on the back.
It's possible. You're getting
I
all
can see
your
that.
use out of them at that moment,
Mhm.
you know.
Take two.
Yeah, let's try this again. The shortest bolts I could find.
I cannot believe you're putting brushless in that thing.
Transmission's
Who
gonna
said
be a
that?
one-hit wonder.
I did.
Oh, you did? Well, that's just a silly comment coming from you and knowing me for as long as you have.
There you go.
You silly.
Tom said he runs the SSD AR-44s with the offset front.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There you go.
That's a good idea, honestly. Oh, motherfucker. How is that? What's the deal?
What's your malfunction?
I can't find freaking bolts short enough.
Would you like some screws?
Well, sure. They need to be real short. Okay. You have washers for them?
No.
I don't know if these are going to be.
You don't need washers.
Your mom needs a washer.
She just got a new washer.
Huh?
She just got a new washer.
Really?
Yep.
What kind did she get?
Couldn't tell you.
Wait. Where are those two posts? Damn it. What time is it?
8:52.
I could tell. Oh, bitch.
So are you excited for these tires to not do anything?
I am. I mean, I figured I'll put them on a truck that won't do anything. Performance is the main goal here, though.
Well, those are the 155s, right?
Yeah.
I actually had good luck out of those.
Yeah.
It was the 475s that didn't work for shit,
Yeah. And
which makes no sense to me.
right, the same compound and everything. I just have to wonder if that's got to do with like carcass thickness and all that other stuff, to where they're just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we had good luck with the 445s or whatever on the F toys.
Yep. So much that I bought another set for my new F toy.
Why? Just now?
No, I've had.
Oh, I was gonna say I got like 3 sets.
I'm pretty sure I had them before.
Gotcha.
Depending on your price, I may take a set because I thought about a spare.
Sick. You're getting super fancy.
Getting wild and crazy.
What wild and crazy kids? You know about that?
Nope.
You don't watch Wild and Crazy Kids?
Nope.
Oh God, your childhood was terrible.
It was fantastic.
No wonder you guys are all unalive in yourselves.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Hell, young ass millennials.
You're a millennial too.
I'm an old millennial, bitch. I'm an elder millennial.
Well, I'm not going to respect my elder.
Hey, you mother. I don't think that's gonna fit. Call me crazy. I think I'm getting a servo on there.
We do.
Put it in there like that.
Oh, I could do that, I guess. I don't know. Anybody know how to tell shift servos apart without stickers?
Nope.
Okay.
Big negative.
No.
So, what way is the lots of overdrive? Because I think yours might be set up with lots of overdrive.
I believe this way.
Just mark on each tire and spin her around, see how far it goes.
Mark on each tire.
Yeah.
Mark,
Just like Jordan's doing. Jordan
Marky
understood
Mark.
what I said.
Marky Mark.
Give me your keys, Gypsy. Alright, now I gotta spin the damn motor, because now I got contacts making contact with the metal
Good times.
servo casing.
Alright.
Well, this is like scientific looking over here.
Mine might have overdrive.
So the way I look at the rear, run the rear one rotation, and then I can see where the front is. So then kind of just guess like, okay.
Well, I mean, this is back further, so. All right.
So run the rear.
Run 'em
one-
forward.
One forward rotation. No,
Yep.
yours about the same.
Yeah.
Looks like you got that massive overdrive, boy.
I think it's just how sloppy the drivetrain is.
Let me see what we got over here.
Here.
Oh yeah, you got. Thanks, bud. You're the hell of a guy. There we go. All right, now if you wanted to see what Jordan was doing here, yeah, now you spin it. I can see the.
Good God, right there. Yeah,
You got like 40% overdrive.
Really?
should have.
Hell yeah, brother!
Yeah.
Turn on.
Probably
it.
somewhere like 37 points of it.
Yeah, I want to say it's like 38.
38.
Yeah.
That is that's an overdrive, boy.
I bet that front axle loves that.
I bet it doesn't.
Anthony Austin said, U.S. Army vet, I need that camo body. It probably will be for sale.
It will be for sale.
For sale.
For sale. Oh my.
That link needs to be above the leaf,
Which one?
isn't it?
This one?
No,
Oh, no, I guess it doesn't.
it's not on the 644s.
Okay.
Your upper link needs to be shortened. Right?
Why?
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Just making shit up as I go.
I was gonna say, you know what the fuck you're talking about, shot. Nope, don't like that either.
Do you think this little 35 kg servo will be enough for my YJ?
Maybe. I don't remember exactly how many ounce inches 35 is, but
Probably not. Not very many.
yeah, probably not. Not all of them.
Anthony said he would be interested.
Matt's got one of them 46 kgs.
Actually on me, but I think it's gonna go in Holden strip.
Okay. I mean, I guess worst case, just put a G13 in it.
That's not worst case at all. That's actually the best case.
Servo's gonna be worth more than the truck.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Say no, I don't know about that one.
Ooh, this has carbon fibre.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
Hashtag fancy boy.
Got that custom carbon fibre transfer case.
Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. All tucked up under there and stuff.
Yeah, although it didn't really do anything because it still sticks down.
So I wonder if. So if I move this over, I wonder if it would rub right here.
Move what over?
If I spun the transfer case. If I use.
I think it will. I think it
right?
will
That's
hit the
why
transmission.
That's why it's done like that.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking if I flip the whole transfer case over, then that lines this up over here, and then I can just use like a cut to length shaft or something like that right there. But I wonder if I spin it, if I make my own little plate guy, if I flip it over, mount it to the bottom, but then I move it all the way over to the passenger side, if maybe that'll line it up more.
Why don't you just leave it where it's at?
Because it really bothers me that it's got a crossover drive shaft, to tell you the truth. You're right.
Or
Leave it alone.
I think you just picked up a set of D44s.
Did I? Thanks for spilling the beans. Actually, I got. Yes.
Okay. That doesn't sound good.
It's fine. It'll wear in.
Will it? Oh, it's on the table.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh.
There we go. Wing it up.
Yeah, so you could, double the price of the vehicle by swap axles.
Yeah, I'll pass. I didn't have a plan for him, but that definitely was not the plan if I was going to have one. Who was asking about the body?
Anthony Austin.
Okay. It's gonna be for sale regardless. My problem. I don't know how I want to do it yet.
Price on the fly.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Start a bidding war.
The problem being the interior is not painted.
Why is that a problem?
Money, basically. Because it's an X amount now. If I paint the interior, then it'd be worth more money. And with it being camo, I can paint it like some stupid color combo that they would have had with like a red truck, because I have no idea what color the truck was to begin with, you know what I mean? Red on red with like a camo or something. I don't know. Let me, just get with me on Facebook.
Have your people get with his people and
Just message me and I'll see. I don't really know what I want for it to begin with, because I've got a lot of swippity swapping going on right now. I've got one that needs a body plus another one that's going to need a body because I don't like that body, but I don't really want to put it on here. So I'm not sure, because I think it's worth more than.
he said the interior on most of them was red.
Well, then look at me go.
Also, Tom said bye-bye front gear set. Talking about your overdrive.
It's fine.
Dustin said, Matt, how far up do you go on the GM paint codes?
79. So 73 to 79 is this body style here. On my red and silver Suburban, it actually has a Traxxas grille in it, and the Traxxas is modeled after an 80. And it's 80 only because in 81, that's when the body style changed to be the second iteration of the square body. So my Burb, I'm actually going to paint as an 80 whenever it gets done. So that's what I do. Who has that, Dustin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chief.
Old runs with scissors. Yeah. I don't know why I got so like obsessed with factory color.
I know.
Why?
Your TISM.
Probably. That's
What screws into the front of that grill that it has 2 screw holes?
Light buckets.
a winch.
On this side?
These guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Two, like, aftermarket.
Like Hellas
Yeah.
or something? Okay.
Hella flush?
Yeah.
Which I actually found a set.
A hella flush?
No, of those. The actual ones for here. Now, my other YJ, I cut those off and then cut the slits out.
Oh, just to make. Okay.
So it's just a regular grill. The only thing I don't like about it is the little bump outs for the rear body mounts.
Yeah. That's
a you problem.
Yeah.
well, you know that it's a him problem for sure.
I'll twitch about it, don't worry.
We had zero
Doubt?
doubt. Yeah, that's where I was looking for. Thank you for the help. 'Cause
You're welcome.
My brain just shut off. It's getting a little late for this guy to be making words.
And then I wonder if they make a spare tire mount. I bet I could make one.
That'd be sick.
What?
That'd be sick.
These inserts are really tight. I can't get that, like the inner ring to go center itself.
You know what else is really tight? Jordan's mom.
Dustin said he used to have a brown and tan two-tone, but I think it was an 84 85.
Yeah. Now if you 3D printed the body, somebody has a really nice file for the other body style square bodies. So these are called round eyes because obviously the headlights are round, and then well, I'm just explaining. But then all the 80s ones are all square.
You get into some pretty racial territories when you start describing them by their eyes.
Listen, I didn't start. I'm not gonna do it.
Is there a side eye Chevy? Okay.
I'm not doing it. I'm not saying shit.
Carry on.
Anyway,
Proceed.
back to what I was saying. Shit, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, so they have a 3D printed body of the 80s style. If you did that, I mean, it opens up some different color options. Plus, you can cut them differently because, so the 80s ones, they had, some of the trucks just had like a bottom stripe, some of them had it in the middle, down. So it kind of opens up a different way to paint them as well. In all honesty, up until, I don't remember if it was the body style change or later in the 70s. The gas doors are actually not correct for the early round eye ones. I know that, like 73, I know up to 77, they have a fuel cap in the passenger side. So just have a hole with the fuel cap on the sides. They don't have doors. So technically this is like an 80s bed on a 70s cab. But
So when did they move the fuel door from there to back here?
that's a
Blazer.
K5. That would still have
okay.
the fuel door or fuel cap though, because it's a round eye.
Gotcha.
This is a little smoother, but just knowing that it's not correct still go. You know.
William says he has the 84 forehead light file.
For the whole body or just the grill? Because the front fenders are different. Basically, the whole doghouse is different. The front fenders are different. The hood is different. Because instead of going easy, it's not like I'm not going to shove it down a hill later. So instead of the body,
The whole body.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So just for anybody, or just me talking into the wind, whatever the fuck. So this body line comes around here like this on the older style square bodies. On the 80 and newer, this body line just continues straight forward. The hood does not have the bulge in the front, so everything in the front is very flat. And then the hood is square back here, and this cowl is actually bolted to the hood or to the cab. So the hood's a little shorter this way and this way.
So fun fact.
That was a lot of fun facts, actually. You fucking smartass. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I was not talking about that.
I know you weren't.
There is no room for a battery in this thing.
I was literally just doing the same thing because I think he said he put the battery back here, and for a truck that already performs terribly, putting a battery that high up and that far back seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. Because the metal plate battery tray, it,
Eat this bitch.
I mean, I guess I can maybe be able to raise the, well, no. The interior takes up the entire cab, so. Maybe it's just a shelf queen.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, in all honesty, like, you could, the way I saw it was, still treat it like my turtle buggy. It can only handle that little friggin' 850,
Yeah.
and you just gotta take 5 of them. Like, it just is what it is.
I may have to do like a battery tray, like right here,
Yeah.
off the motor mount.
I need you to get your
Good.
soldering iron. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where the hell to put this thing. Hell yeah, right there. Right beside the drive shaft, so go pop, 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 pop.
Tom said he's building a RC Everyday shop truck, square body to replicate his dad's C10.
Nice.
Was curious if Matt could help me figure out the color code with a picture or at least close. No color codes on the truck.
If you know what year the truck is, or you can send me something where we can see the grill, then I can get you within a year, I believe. So probably. Especially if it's like where there's a year separation or whatever. Just send me a message, all the pictures you have of the truck, we will get it figured out.
Good.
Especially if you, or I don't know if your dad's still around, if you guys know what color it is, like if it was red or orange, because sometimes in an older picture, red, orange, and like a light brown is kind of hard to tell the difference between.
That sounds like you're making fun of colorblind people.
Well, you're just fucking stupid. But anyway, so like I was saying, if you know, you and your disability,
That hurts my feelings.
good. So,
Disability into an ability.
yeah. Anyway, I just took him back.
Sure you are.
I would never hurt my Nilla bear on purpose.
Teleguided said he has a fuel tank STL that a battery fits in. He'll send me. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, all the way in the back.
Yeah, I assume so.
It seems like
To do it from the bottom.
Put it back. Is that where that goes?
Yeah.
Dude, you can put a little battery right here. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You got all that. Hell yeah. You come out
yeah.
like right here. And even
Do it. Do it. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted about colorblind people, get with me. Send me the pictures on Facebook and or Instagram, whatever. I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
He said it's a 1986 and it's light tan.
I don't have 86. I only go up to 79, but we could probably figure it out. I can find one online and I'll check it out for you.
Dustin said, just talking to Tom, he said Hard Park Crawlers has released a really nice album, front axle for the aluminum maybe?
No, album. It's made out of...
Album?
Album, yes. It's made out of vinyl.
Front axle for the shop truck, although not period correct for that truck.
What? You're talking about the straight axle.
Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's for the rat rods. That's not for the shop truck. If that's what you're talking about. The straight axles are for the rat rod chassis he also has. The shop truck takes Tamiya parts of all different shapes and sizes depending on how wide you want the front and how much you need to tuck it in and all that stuff. You gotta tuck it like Jordan does, then...
It is about time for me to be tucked in.
Oh, I was talking about your wiener.
I was talking about bed.
Is it that time?
I don't know.
Did I upset you that bad with disability? It's like, fuck you, I want to go to bed.
Fuck, it's my house, get out.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking asshole.
I'll show you disability.
Disability nuts.
Look at the size difference between these two trucks.
I know. Well, I don't think this is going to be my tiny tire truck. I think this is just a TF2 that I'm going to have fun with. I don't know.
I got one of them.
Right, exactly, see? We can do square body gang things. We can set up a specific crawl at Beat the Creek of only TF2s, only square bodies. We can just start making all the rules. The rest of you are not welcome. Get off the trail.
Dustin said, damn voice text for his album. You're correct, but I wonder if it would fit on the shop truck. I think it would be hard to.
Yeah.
Just looking at it, I don't think it would work very well.
I'm sure you could make it work, but I don't really. The front suspensions for those are literally like run-of-the-mill TLO1 T. It's TLO1. I know I've seen some M chassis stuff. I've got CO1 front knuckles. That's how mine are a little narrower, or mine's a little narrower. Like, I think anything but the TAO2. That's the pan chat, not the S10 Ford pre-runner thing. Right? TLO1.
TLO1.
No, TLO1's the one that's like a rectangle with wheels. Which one's the damn TT? I think it's TTO2. TTO2 doesn't work because it's a little different. None of the parts are the same. But TAO1, TAO2, TLO1, I believe, and then some of the M chassis stuff, like all of that bolts together. And the difference is, like, my knuckles are real short, so I'm using TLO1. TLO1. I can't remember.
It's the same as mine's TLO1. Mine's all TLO.
Okay, I'm using rear arms because Amazon told me they were front arms and then ended up being rears, but it's whatever. So I'm using the aluminum rear arms and then CCO1 knuckles, and that pulled everything in so I could run a wider offset front wheel. But you don't have to do that. If you run all TLO1 or all TAO2, it's whatever.
I just wish the front axles of these weren't so damn narrow.
These?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine on this, but on the K10s, it is rough.
They're really not that wide in real life, though. If you look at like an old school square body 4-wheel drive that has stock tires on it from the back, they're tucked way in.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, okay.
I don't say it.
Not sure what to say there, but cool.
Cody said he can't paint a body to save his life. I am
Look.
getting better at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I've been painting bodies for 30 years. Something like that. I mean, some of my first bodies, I was also like 14, but some of them were hot garbage. I only started. I wouldn't even say good. I've even just barely started getting better at it within like the last year. I mean, like one of my favorite trucks, the Pineapple, was not supposed to be patinaed. It's patinaed because I painted it factory colors and then it crazed, like got all cracked and everything. So I just sanded it down and I was like, that looks kind of cool. And then just threw some rust over it.
No.
That wasn't even on purpose. So,
Tom said, Matt, did you paint your CC hand utility bed?
not yet. And not to, I don't want to say cheap out on it, but not to like bail on it, but I think I found a paint scheme and I may not have to paint it. I don't know. I still kind of want to paint it because I'd rather paint the whole truck the same color, but then the truck is white and the logo is green. So I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do that.
Logo?
I'll tell you after this.
Okay. I have an idea of what it is, but
It's not Sinclair.
okay, that was my idea. Why not? I like the dinosaur.
Yeah. It's a old store.
Don't worry about it. Sounds like a mess.
It is a mess. It's gonna suck.
So is it worth just doing that, or should I? Because they also have like the inner like fender pieces
Mm-hmm.
and like AC compressor and all sorts of other.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that deep into it yet.
Well, I don't really want to do it twice.
I get it.
And then I also feel like I need to paint or all the like engine bays black.
Yes, I believe so. Because GM, for the most part, painted the engine bay black. Mopars usually had color matched all the way down through the inner fenders and stuff like that.
So I don't need to paint it red.
I wouldn't. I don't think. I'm almost positive they're all black.
Cody said he just taped up the Chevy to do the trim and pulled the tape off, and so did the paint. Ouch.
Thanks. Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, my K10 I painted, and if I do say so myself, it turned out really nice. But I didn't let the base gas out, whatever it is, long enough before I cleared it, and then I got back from Beat the Creek or October, and the base paint has cracked underneath the clear. It's great.
But it gives it that sun damaged look.
It gives me the pissed off Forrest Whitaker eye.
Technically, it shouldn't even have clear coat on it, but it was what it was.
Excuse me?
It's single stage. It should be single stage. It shouldn't have a clear on it.
Can you get single stage from?
That is single stage.
So I didn't need to. Is that why it's?
Technically, no. I mean, I'm just being like technical. I cleared all mine because I don't want them to scratch. I didn't clear coat that green one that I sold to Gary, and it was like I noticed this. If you touched it and it rubbed anything, it would start to leave marks and shit. So that's why I clear coated the blue one. Because it gives it that hard shell resistance.
Tom said not painting it is way gooder.
I mean, I get it.
So it just stays white. So it just stays
Eric,
white.
good evening,
Yeah,
and
you get screwed.
good evening. We'll see you next time.
Oh, and here's
Did he
another
say
one.
hi and bye?
We gotta hit it, guys. Good evening to everyone. Thanks for a good live session.
Didn't even say anything.
Right?
He may have. I don't
Vertifert.
remember seeing anything, but
Vertifert. Ugh. I gotta decide on colors for my new trucks. That's stupid. Ugh. All right. Now, for the beauty that Jordan likes a lot.
Now it's in.
I don't know if you're ready for this, because this is a gorge. She's gorgeous.
my YJ?
Nope. Old toothpaste bed over here.
Toothpaste bed.
Look out. J-Dog likes this one. That's what you said. You said
did.
out of all three of them, this is
I
your
like
favorite.
because I like the big obnoxious stinger on it because it just looks goofy.
It does look goofy.
And then I really like the soft top.
I like the canopy top too. This is really cool.
I don't care for all of the dirty patina.
the rusty
honestly,
aluminum.
It reminds me of a old Tonka toy
Kinda, yeah.
that's kind of been left outside over the years.
My problem is everybody paints these damn things like this yellowy tan color.
Well, because Dakar Rally, bud.
Yeah, the camel
Trophy,
Yeah, I
yeah.
get it. But it's just like,
But I mean, it's got like a wood bed in it.
yeah, it's actually kind of
It's
cool.
got carpet. It's got felt, but it's carpet.
Same. Potato,
Yeah.
tomato.
You know what else got felt?
Yeah, mama.
What?
Huh?
I felt on your mama. What's that? Motherfucker.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to follow.
Fuck you both.
Motherfucker.
Your mom would.
William says that's different.
Yeah, this is one of three.
See, now are these?
This was.
The wheels are backwards.
Yeah, they are.
Like high offset, boy.
Okay.
We're going brushless in this one too.
Nope.
Got
This
that
one. This
deep
one's gonna be
diff.
for sale, so it's getting.
Berter?
It's getting some RTR.
What a shame.
What a shame. I already have a brushless Gelande 2D90. And I've seen what it does. So this one will not be. A, because I'll never make the money back on the brushless. B, I sold all my cheap brushless, well, cheap Castle stuff. So all I have left is Polar Pros. After I install, I think one more, I'm out of Mamba Micros. So all I have left is Polar Pros and Mamba X's. I don't think this needs that.
Well, I do have a spare set of Toyota axles here for it. You know, if you blow those up,
Those are leafy boys though, right?
but it should be the same axle.
I thought they were different. Maybe
Nope,
they're
they're the same
Oh
axle.
yeah, they're the same. That one this one gets the thing over top of it.
Correct.
Oh no.
Facepalm.
Damn it. Oh.
Is your driver worn out?
About as worn out as your mama's.
Eric said he said hi in the beginning of the show, but just listened.
Oh.
He's busy tinkering.
Well, sorry about that. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see us either, Eric. Sorry. We're all waiting.
Wow, is
So
that
this-
screw 4 miles long?
No, it just won't come out.
There we go.
It's got a 2.5 screw in it. Cody's like, throw that screw in the trash, eh?
Yep.
Floor.
It hit the trash
Did
and then it bounced out.
the trash is a little full in the house, apparently.
All right. I've never actually looked into this thing. Why does it have 4 random bolts on the hood? That's weird.
Because it might have had a rack on the hood at one point
You.
to
For
hold,
sure.
hold the spare
For a
tire.
spare.
A spur, spur tire nice and high right
Yeah.
in there.
Yep. Where it's got.
I like that high flow grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got hot, so, you know, we had to. Ooh, I think my TF2 might need these shock towers. Got Mad Flex, you know. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
They can't.
Yeah, hang on. It's we could maybe get on top of this motor. Hell yeah, brother. Right there.
Dang.
Got a scale 7 inches or so.
So that is the 4-link. That's the Galande or whatever.
Jalonde.
What'd you call me?
Jalond or something like that. I don't know. I'm not German or wherever the hell this thing's from.
My house was built in the 50s.
The wood paneling. Does the wood paneling give you bad memories?
The wood paneling's getting a makeover here coming up.
Well, I was gonna ask you when you were gonna start. You know,
It doesn't have to be done till July. So
is that light switch gonna be
What's
in
in
the room
July that it has to be done?
or out here?
my brother's moving in.
Oh.
So
He's taking
there's going to
over.
be a wall there.
So
We have to shift over that way a little bit.
That's fine, but the problem being that light switch controls that light, right?
No, that light switch.
That one
controls
does.
this light.
So that one's that one.
Correct.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're just going.
There's gonna be a doorway right there.
Do we lose Billy Bass?
Yep. Well, the bass is probably that'll be in his room. So the bass is probably going to get moved over here.
Okay, cool.
It's like dead center.
Good. Are you just going straight with the door over?
So it'll be basically where this plug is at.
Uh-huh.
It'll come out, and then the doorway will angle off into.
We're losing the plug too.
No.
Oh.
So I'm doing that so I can pull power out of that plug
He's got his own plugs over there.
into this wall. So I'll have it. It'll be behind Doug.
Oh, okay.
Matt's like, don't get rid of my fan.
I was just say during the summer months,
Like
I
there's
can't.
not one right here,
Well, that's true.
or right there, or there, or
Listen.
there, or there.
Listen, listen, Linda.
There's 42 plugs here. Why do you need that one?
Tucked, Galande, colorblind, round eyes. Dang.
You got all the models.
Cody said that's pretty cool. Some of the older houses have some cool character. So my great grandparents actually built this house,
I like his house a lot.
and obviously they lived here for the rest of their life. And then when they went to like senior living, my brother lived here. And then when Haley and I moved in together, we kicked him out.
Dicks.
Well, it had kind of gone a little south with my brother and I, and then
Same one that's moving in.
yeah.
Okay.
Except he knows his place now.
I told that bitch.
I mean, yeah. Ultimately, it came down to we were two broke asses trying to live on our own. Well, I'm not such a broke ass anymore, so I can afford my house
Does this go like that?
just like that.
Looks good to me. Hashtag for sale. That's a 25 kg. Don't question it. It's
I wasn't.
just fine. Just fine for somebody else.
Rad Raf saying, is the brother into RCs by any chance?
He's had planes, and then he's got like a drift car. So like
Is he gonna join us on the lives and fall down the stairs and talk about dildos?
probably not.
Not as cool as your last basement driller did.
Yeah.
No.
Although I do
Hashtag
really
good vibes.
I hesitate to call her cool by any means. Well, the long-term watchers will know what we're talking
Yes.
about. The new people are like, "What? Wait, what? What about dildos and falling down the stairs?" Dude, I think her falling down the stairs is the hardest I have laughed, especially on camera, ever. That shit was hilarious.
If I had to guess, you'll see him as much as you see Haley on camera.
I got you. With us being here beating off or whatever he's doing.
He'll be the servant bringing us food.
None of it out.
Good chef.
You know what you could do? You could make him the liaison between Haley and us getting brownies and shit. Like, hey! Beat on the wall. It's brownie time! Bitch ass out of the basement and go get it!
Haley did say that she goes, I can't wait till he pisses me off, and I can be like, go to your room.
Because he's the one that Haley was friends with, right? Or is that your other brother?
No, that's him. No, that was not my wife that fell down the stairs. That was my previous roommate.
Like a roommate? Is that what you're calling her?
I mean, what the fuck else is?
That was your homeless girl you took in.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. My brother moving in is the first person that's lived here with us that wasn't homeless.
That's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny.
It is what it is.
I don't think that's how it goes, but I can't. With this thing, I don't know how they were steering this.
I mean, you're not going to get much steering out of it anyway.
Yeah.
Flip the servo around and have the horn come forward.
You can't because
this
it's
is in the
cooking.
way.
Yeah.
This super awesome Stinger shield.
Raise. There you go.
Sure. We'll go with that.
One more time.
Right. We're gonna celebrate?
Yeah.
One more time.
Dustin, the person that fell down the stairs was the person that we got all the good vibes,
Yep. Dildos in the bathroom.
videos, and jokes from. And that was not my wife.
Yep. You guys that didn't join us a year ago, whew, missed some entertainment, that's for sure.
Has it been a year?
Probably.
Yeah.
At least.
Good times.
They were good times. Good times. Yeah, they're bitch.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
There you go. Now we're winning. Score. Oh, they'll pull it down, right?
Red Ref says, I'm going back tonight to the archive. Are they still up?
Yeah, it's so there's one that had the the incident.
This is sad that you can remember this.
Well,
far back,
it's
if that's
because
perfect.
it was one of the first times I spent a lot of time on a thumbnail. It's a picture of a samurai. It's white and black. It's my little Sammy, and it says "Good vibes." Go back the week before that, and that's where it is.
So you're probably
And you're looking at a year ago.
July.
Yeah. It was before
No.
I changed the way I do my thumbnails.
May or June,
Yeah, it'd be that one.
I think.
The one where she fell down the stairs, I don't know where that is, because that was after she moved out
Yeah, that
and
was
then came back. That wasn't too insane long ago.
that was October-ish, maybe November.
Sure.
Yeah, something.
Rain Man?
I mean, that was like within the last couple months.
It was a couple months ago, October 23rd, actually.
24th.
8:26 p.m.
Closer to 9.
It's like Mr. Brain outside.
No, because they were bringing us brownies. Or bringing us dessert, weren't they? And then that's... So, what happened was, this stupid ass, she's retarded anyway, but she missed like the last 3 steps of the stairs. And then just like scorpioned herself at the bottom. And you can't see it on the video, but you can hear her go, "What?"
Red Ref says, I understand my mission now for tonight.
Oh my god, it was so funny. Oh,
Nicholas said, "Watch your dirty mouth."
she's something.
She is.
She's something. She's something. She's not a bad person. She's just a little dumb. But she's also young.
Yeah. She's a young kid.
She is a kid, basically, yeah. She's not a bad person. She's just a ding dong. What? Am I wrong? I was gonna say, speaking of ding dongs, that's what you're looking for. What?
That video he's going back in time
yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Jesus, why are those
Wires so long.
I don't know.
Because the ESC's back there.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I'll just put it back there then.
In the full tank.
Hell yeah, brother. Little Doom Buggy. In my hand. Little
So, Clevenger, that's...
Bill.
Bill. But that's not Bill.
Melissa? Or Misty, I mean?
Silver
Well,
SCX.
it says Nicholas.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's not related to our friends.
Silver SCX6 Jeep.
That's a name?
That's
That's what he said. He said, "You'll probably have no clue who this is. I'll see y'all at BTC."
The fuck kind of...
You're right.
yeah.
Got nothing.
I don't know that name for Clevenger.
Are you related to Bill and Misty?
In my hand.
Is Bill kicked off of Facebook currently? So now, or YouTube? So now you have to be Nicholas?
I don't know about a silver...
I mean, I know they have sixes, or they did.
They do.
The thing is, like, I can't remember all these things.
Yeah. Traded you the green Jeep for the silver one you chopped up.
Oh, that guy.
Okay.
Okay.
You're right.
I wouldn't have known your name.
No, I'm not related to them.
Did you see Misty say that she didn't know she was going on that one post?
I did.
Uh-oh.
And he said, well, fine, I'll I'll find somebody else to
I
bring
said
free coffee to.
somebody else is getting free coffee. She's like, whoa. Jesus, there are a lot of wires that need to go through this small hole. Looking a lot more like...
Well, we will see you there, because we will all be there.
Yep.
With our sixes.
Yeah. Wait, does that... That doesn't...
Have a good one.
Yep,
We'll
have a
see.
good
See you next time. I don't know if we're doing this
We don't
again
know.
next week or.
I don't know. It just all depends. I know my options may open up here in a few weeks when I move for 6 weeks or so, but I'm not sure. Depends on how much I can work. But,
Careful.
what? Oh yeah. I already broke mine doing that.
Yep.
Anyway, we are right now with my schedule. We are playing this by ear, so we may see you next week. We may see you in 2 or 3 weeks. Once it gets warmer, it'll be a little easier for me personally. But
Not sure what the temperature has to do with anything.
well, I could always just throw one up at my house for a couple hours instead of making
Oh.
a production of over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are these standard or something? Like, why does this not want to go in?
I think I'll.
I don't think they were that big.
Or are they not? Oh yeah,
they're small.
that's a good reason. They're only 2mm.
I'll say that was a hefty screw for.
Body mount is staying on.
Here's another one.
Heyo. See if that one works. Haha! Got it. When you use the right screw, things actually go together.
Oh, the head is stripped out.
Is that one?
Nope, threw that one.
That was, yeah, I got it right here, so throw that one too.
There you go. I'll let you put it in the trash.
Miss. Got it.
No,
That was in the trash.
right, and it bounced out.
It hit the foam.
Stupid.
Bye, Logan.
Bye, Logan.
Bye, buddy.
Levi.
If it's Logan's bedtime, it's definitely my bedtime.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's,
I'm dragging.
It's past my bedtime. My watch goes to sleep.
Oh, that's
9:40.
Oh God. Okay. Let me get this body on, and we'll call this. So. Well, I appreciate everyone hanging out with us. I'm sure Doug and Jordan appreciate you guys as well. Not as much as I do, because they're heartless bastards, but I definitely
True.
appreciate it.
Good night, Dustin.
Yeah, Ryan. I think Doug, you watched pretty much all week, didn't you?
I did.
King of the Hammers.
Yeah.
I did not.
I watched.
That's the reason why I have dual screens. So I can watch shit like that.
During the week, I watched it on my phone because they've locked out YouTube at work. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Commies.
Bastards.
Well, so I take that back. Not all of YouTube, but apparently King of the Hammers was a no-go.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Good night, John.
Night, fella.
Night, guys, and Matt. Yeah, so I watched it on my phone, and then on Friday I watched EMC on my laptop.
Not sure what that was.
And then Saturday I was in the shop all day, so I had it on the TV.
So the first couple of days I saw that the bikes were running, I was like, yeah, I really don't have to watch because they do absolutely nothing for me.
I was a little disappointed that they didn't do the night shootout this year.
Oh,
That was in
okay.
Chicago.
The what Holly EFI shootout that they're
Yeah,
gonna do?
whatever it is.
No. Okay.
No, instead
Every
they
time.
had people come out and they had authorities come out to Chocolate Hill or whatever each night because people were getting too rowdy.
Really?
Yeah.
Rowdy.
Yep. They had the police out there shoot, I'll bet, 3 nights.
I did see, like, I saw there was a big fight that broke out at one point.
Hell yeah.
Tom, we try to start at 7 here, our time.
Yipper.
We're in Indiana.
Yeah, it's 7
Are we still Eastern?
Eastern.
We're Eastern,
Eastern,
right now,
Yeah,
right?
always.
I thought we changed whenever the time
No.
changed. Oh, okay. Don't really pay attention.
It's Eastern or Eastern Daylight.
Good night, blind guy.
That makes sense. Really, it doesn't make sense because when is the daylight? You know what I mean?
Rydraff had a buddy compete in the King's Race, had a Shifts RC livery. Did any of y'all see him?
Nope.
I did not see him.
I don't remember it.
I didn't watch the King of Hammers, so I didn't see anything. The only time I watched King of Hammers was when a couple douchebags decided that I had to watch it and kept sending videos to our group chat.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's cool stuff.
Yeah.
I was just joking.
Try to help you out, bro.
You're just trying to be a little sensy. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Although I will say that video I sent you guys today was anxiety inducing for me.
Yeah.
Because that seems like just pure chaos.
Yeah.
I didn't see a video. I was telling Jordan, I saw like a preview, and since I was at work or whatever, I clicked on it, and it just sat there. I was like, I thought it was a picture. It's like, the fuck am I looking at? He's like, oh my god, and you guys are talking about it, and I'm like, I don't see anything. But my service at work, at my desk, is terrible.
Is it frozen? Kinda
Oh, it's
your
like
video
one
or
bar.
something?
Like, I have to wait for YouTube videos to load before I can start watching them. That's why when I text you guys and I'm like, hey, look at this thing, and you're like, there's no picture. Like, give it a minute, hang on.
Levi said, hello again. So, busted axle crawler comp. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Nope.
Thumbs down for me.
Yep.
I don't even know what it is.
I'm not doing any C0, 1, or 2 this summer. Like,
Doug, are you going over there?
I will probably be going over there. I enjoy that his facility, his rocks,
I like those guys. I just
some of the guys over there I used to crawl with years ago, and I enjoy the competition side. And I feel like that group of people over there have more of the competition mentality that I enjoy. So I will probably be going.
Where have you guys been all night? We've been sitting right here.
Yeah, pretty much right here. Pulled pork. Thank you. He says that blazer is badass. It's getting there.
I like that username.
William said, Matt, you're not doing class 0 through 2 this year?
Nope. I want to do more trails. I only have so much time. So I'm going to start school sometime in August. So that's, I mean, you're talking August, September, October probably. So that's 3 of them that are going to be sketchy due to me having to do things. With We Rock on one weekend and then doing comps and stuff, like, I just spend a lot of time doing things that I don't enjoy as much. I want to, instead of the comps, I'm going to plan on going on trail runs one of the weekends of the month. So I'm still going to be out 2 weekends, but I'm cutting all the 0, 1, 2. I'm going to see how I feel at the end of the summer, but the possibility of me selling my 1 and 2 is pretty high. So I'll probably end up parting them out because together it's not worth as much.
Colin's Levi, right?
Yes.
Okay. Levi, I'll send you pictures of his rock piles when we get done.
Dustin said, Matt, is that why you couldn't see the info on the crawler comp? Were you at work looking at it? No, that's because the...
Oh, he's not even gonna let me answer.
Go ahead.
No. I got, you know what? I got a video coming out next week that'll explain everything. But no, I couldn't see it.
And that's all I'm going to say about it.
You're just gonna have to wait, and I.
Matt's not allowed to see that.
Yep.
RC Garage Guy says, ooh, you want to bring back class 3 is what you're saying.
Not a chance. The only reason I'm doing We Rock is because I enjoy building buggies and the realism of that. And I think one of the perks about We Rock is going to go away as summer goes on. But I like the fact that normally we're out by 12:30. I assume a shitload of other people are now going to start doing We Rock, and it'll start taking as long. So having 2 weekends out of the year or out of the month where I'm at Abner from 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock at night, not really something I'm interested in. So.
Levi says, I unfortunately don't have a We Rock, but I completely understand your side. Rob posted the schedule and I put in for every Saturday before the comp to have it off. So that's a family day, then comp.
Nice.
And Dustin says, wait a damn minute. What are we waiting for, Dustin? I thought you were leaving.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting. Please explain yourself.
He wants to know why you couldn't see the post.
Oh, is that it?
I'm not. I can't see it. Let's just put it that way. There is so much backstory to all that I'm just...
William says, I'm all in for the comps and We Rock. I'm done with racing in NDRC after getting stiffed on a 3D order. Oh, from NDRC? Wow.
Really?
I didn't know you raced up there also, William.
Take it easy, Tom.
Yep. Bye.
It's nice
man.
chatting with you.
Yep, just get with me. I'm not quitting comping for anything that has anything to do with Rob. Mine is just, I only have a certain amount of time. I really enjoy going out with these two and, Logan and my dad, and I'm going to try and take Holden as much as I can. And anybody else really in my friend circle that wants to go, this will be where we're going. I might start like a little group chat of just trail run kind of stuff or whatever, just for invites, and just say, hey, we're going here. If you guys want to go, you can. I don't want to open it to the Facebook page because I don't want to be around some people. So I mean, it just is what it is. And I'm not really ashamed to say that. Like, it just comes to a point where I've got people I don't want to be around. I'm tired of spending a whole Sunday being there for 3 hours and being pissed off for the next 6 because this is going on. I'm putting up with this guy. My truck won't work, and then I'm trying to run 3 classes. Like, it's just a lot of stress that I don't need, really. I don't enjoy it enough to put up with it. I enjoy We Rock enough to, but
Tom said, I don't want to be around most people.
I'm not, like, I don't know. I'm not antisocial, but I also, with all of this, a lot of people get to know me and feel like we're much better friends because they watch, I have hours, days of stuff. So you can watch me and get to know me, whereas, like, I don't really know some of these people. But yeah, they feel like they know me and they want to talk to me about dumb shit or, like, and I'm not even saying, I don't even know how to say that. Like, it's not that I'm against talking to people or new people or anything like that. It's very hard for me in the position I'm in to put up much resistance without hurting someone's feelings.
Tom answered it. I don't like to put up with others' stupidity, and I get annoyed too easily.
Yeah, basically. There's just people I don't want to be around.
My problem is, RC cars for me have always been like
relaxing.
Well, yeah, and seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
To where there were years I would put everything in the shop and I'd come back to it usually once it starts cooling down.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what I did all winter. And then, in the spring I'd go out driving them and then it'd warm up to where I wasn't wanting to go out there with that. I was doing other things. So then I'd stop. And not really Matt's fault, but with the whole YouTube thing, like, I've been doing this now for several years solid.
Yeah.
And so add the comps on top of that, and I've just kind of gotten burnt out with it, which I think obviously the comp season is over, and so we've kind of taken a break. I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like I'm doing better now.
Oh, I'm doing better now.
Less burnout.
But I also, like, by August, maybe. So, like, I guess you kind of have to see things from my point of view. Like, I have things that I'm interested in other than RC cars. Like, I like doing this, obviously, or else I wouldn't do it. But I'm also trying to get my full-size car going, so I'm going to be out doing that thing. But I can't just stop at this point. I mean, I can, but if I just stopped, I don't know that I can go easily back to blending back in with the crowd, I guess. Is that...
We're past that point.
Yeah, we're past that point. So, like, I can't just go back to being a guy no one recognizes immediately and just be left alone. Just be some random Bob that you're next to at Beat the Creek or whatever. And I have to put stuff out, so I have to constantly be messing with this stuff. And, like, by August, I was so fucking done with RC cars because of the comps and everything.
No, look at his We Rock Pro Mod.
Yeah, I chucked that motherfucker. I took a $2,000.
Oh, now I'll admit it.
I took a
Oh, went a little bit further.
I took a very expensive
toss earlier.
I took a very expensive truck and I chucked that motherfucker because I was so over just the hey, what are you doing? Hey, look at this thing. Like, I need some fucking space from some people, man.
I think Levi nailed it. Crawling's our escape. Surround yourself in what gets you to that escape.
Yeah.
Who and how you want it to be involved with is your call. Better than just walking away and giving up the hobby for a few bad peeps.
I'm not going to do that. I won't let people run my life like that. But what's going to happen, I know myself, and I think these two know me well enough that...
I already know where this is going.
Yeah. If I don't step back and give myself some room, I'm going to
hear about
snap. And I'm going to make someone cry
Probably be me.
Like, it's because it just, I can't handle.
It got Dob Inspect or whatever.
Yeah, it did get Dob Inspect.
See,
But
I agree with. Sorry, go ahead.
no, it just builds up, and I need a gap between. I need to get rid of some of the things that are supposed to be relieving stress, but are just causing stress.
See, I agree with you earlier saying, it's seasonal. I go through the summer and we're doing RC. We come wintertime and my other hobbies is full-size cars. I have a wagon I'm working on. So it's hard for me. I could be at the shop tonight cutting out floors to replace panels.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys saw the pictures. But
Yeah.
I'm here, We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
But no, I guarantee tomorrow night I'm going to be at the shop cutting out floors because it's what needs to get done.
Yeah.
It's wintertime. Wintertime is full-size car build for me.
Yeah. Well, like,
Well, the hell, the Wrangler didn't get out last year.
Yeah.
I haven't worked on the Buick in 4 years. But in the same vein, I got so burnt out because that was at Robert's house and I wasn't paying him.
Mm-hmm.
So it was every Sunday I had to go over there because my car was over there at someone else's house and I felt terrible taking up a spot in his shop,
Do it, Don.
just not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like coming over. Well, motherfucker, your car is in my shop, so like, what am So I forced myself it was completely through COVID, and I think it came home November of 21. Like, it was over a year straight. I'm going over there at least once a weekend, just We got
Call to Crawl is here.
Hi, friend. We were wondering about you earlier. You were talking about you sticking things in holes.
Making them appear and making them go away.
William said racing was getting dumb with every week a rule getting changed. This past year, every car I have was turned illegal because they changed the rules with whenever they want. Then getting stiffed on an order was just the final thing.
That's because the people that race up there have the speedrome mentality,
That's that, too.
and that sucks.
He said 15 years of racing at the same place.
Yep.
Tom said, I understand getting wore out on the comp scene for sure. Last year we had some sort of comp every weekend, and some weekends was Saturday one comp and a different comp on Sunday. I was just over it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of like, our comps C through or 0 through 2 was on one weekend, and then We Rock was on like 2 weekends after that, or 2 weeks after that. So like it was only twice a month, but I mean that eats up 2 weekends because like I don't know about you guys, but Saturday has always been got to get shit ready, charging batteries and whatever. Granted, it doesn't take all day, but like it eats up part of the day, and then you're comping on Sunday.
Yeah. A lot of, I don't know how many times I told Lyd on a Thursday, if you let me get this done, I won't have to do anything on Saturday, to a point where she just started rolling her eyes. She's like, okay. Like, which, I got all my batteries charged and stuff, and I did everything that I should have done. But then on Friday, I'm sitting there thinking, what if I do this one, whatever, I change this or whatever, and then Saturday morning comes along, and I'm back out in the garage messing with shit when I told her that I wouldn't, whatever. And it just, I've got my 5 comp trucks, plus my 2 kids both have trucks that I was going to work on tonight, but I didn't get to. So, like, at a minimum, I've got 6 trucks that have to run at least once a month. And my kids' trucks are Fordyces, so I know that there's a few things that are going to break eventually. Plus, I've got a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old driving trucks that they're going to break something, whatever. They're not exactly most careful because they just don't know, It's kind of like your boys. Like, they don't know some of the times where they're going, oh, it'll be fine. And you're like, I know for a fact that's going to break. Like, yeah, it's not okay. I know a few times I've watched all 4, your 2 and my 2,
Right.
wad a tire up and you go, like this.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it pops out and you're like,
Yep. Yep.
So,
Guaranteed.
Levi said you guys also had a super busy year last year. Speaking of snapping, I still feel bad when I talked smack to Jordan in his first truck's debut was all bad, and I thought I was a goner for sure.
No. Like, that's what's hard about saying anything about it like this is if we've made a effort to be around you, then it's like you're not really included in the statement of I need to get away from people.
Yeah.
There's there's people I like to be around, which I surround myself with to begin with. And then there's other people that are just insistent that they're our friends, and they're not. It's not.
Call to Crawl said he's contemplating BTC.
Do it, Don.
That'd be two friends we have from way
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah.
Do it. Just don't pass out on us this time.
Yeah.
That shit's not allowed.
Leave that back home.
Tom said, haven't been to a comp this year yet. This winter I sold my WeRock chassis build. I can only imagine how it is with y'all being YouTube famous. And I also get a couple of one-to-one, or I also got a couple of one-to-one I'd like to finish also. So it's not even the YouTube famous part of it. Like, I mean, all of the local guys just have gotten to know us.
Yeah.
And then, like, when we're at Beat the Creek in October, then obviously there's a lot more
Yeah.
social interaction. But outside of that, it's not that.
Outside of a big event, it's not really that crazy.
I mean, it's not like I walk into Kroger and somebody's like, "Holy shit,
Is that Nilla Bear? Right. Same.
I got
I wish-
wafers.
yeah,
Yeah, like it's not like that, but it is. Beat the Creek and any kind of event we go to is a different experience. Like I've said before, the coolest part, funniest for me was watching someone recognize Jordan and watching the anxiety fill up his face.
That was wild.
Oh God, someone knows me.
Well, that was like super early on.
That was early. That was like when we first started doing lives, I think.
Yeah,
And the thing with Beat the Creek, you have so many people from so far away that it's not just your locals that know you. Or know us, whatever. It's everybody. It's like, hey, I watched you on.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know how to say that without like.
oh god, we're all kinds of behind on comments.
All right.
Yeah, like not. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just say it. I don't give a shit. Hopefully, you guys know how I feel about, or say like, the difference between the first Rocktober we went to, where I was handing out cards, going, "Hey, you watch YouTube? Watch me," you know, like, and having to do all that, and then going to Rocktober now, and at least half, if not more, people going, "Hey, I watch you on YouTube," da, 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 and like not having to make that introduction is very odd.
Yeah,
I like the ones that are like, hey, I stumbled across your channel. Just browsing,
Yeah,
and now they're hooked.
yeah,
It's like, cool.
yeah. I like that a lot.
Don, it's new Blazer build, shop truck chassis.
Be 4-wheel drive next week.
Not a chance. So just trying something different, different pace. I'm actually enjoying piecing this one together, knowing that it's not going to go across the rocks.
Scott said BTC was his only RC doings last year due to his back surgery. Hope to do WeRock this year.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, you're. Yeah.
We'll see.
Has that hit the mail?
No, not yet. I got a little.
Slacker.
I was a little busy today. My sink backed up too. Randomly just stopped.
Oh,
It was stupid. So I had to mess with that today.
what a coincidence!
I drained it. I drained it. Threw some of that shit down that makes like the fucking
Bubbles.
not the bubbles, the like acid shit. Threw some of those little pellets down. Got it all back up. It's like, all right, cool. Gave it like 3 hours. Filled it up with water. Bitch is still full of water in the sink. I was like, cool. So I bought a plunger today when on my way up here.
There you go.
I'm on it.
Take the oval off on the bottom.
I did.
Oh,
It was clear.
Oh,
It's
shit.
past that.
damn it.
Yeah. I asked the wife, hey, what have you been sticking down the sink? Nothing.
Hair.
No, this is the kitchen sink.
Oh.
I hope she didn't have that.
Hair.
We've got a strainer too.
Ryan says he's got a 41 Ford rat rod that he wants to sell and buy a highboy Ford truck.
There you
Been
go.
there, done that with the rat rod. Would like to get into an old school 4-wheel drive truck to take it to shows.
I would too, but I don't have the garage space for it.
Don, I don't know if I'm going to get that yet. I was thinking about getting the cow, but everything's sold out. You can't find hoods anywhere.
If I ever get a Blazer, if it ever ships, then I will probably get the cow hood for it.
You can actually sing, "Where my hood at? Where my hood at?
Actually, no. William's gonna print me one. A stock one.
Throw your hood up."
William said, Ryan, I did the shows with a truck. It got old fast. I have 2 trucks and a Charger now. You can't.
I don't think I'd enjoy car shows. Like, the only way I'd enjoy car shows is if you two went and, like, I saw my buddy AJ and, like, maybe my friend Casey went. We all just went up there with, you know, like, Robert and his,
Just
like,
hang out.
just chill, knowing, like, we're just going to a car. Like, and I don't even think I would go to an all weekend long car show kind of thing. And just be going to the Suds, go hit the state fairgrounds for a day or something, like, and then I'm going home. I know I don't have a car or a show car. I'm very fucking aware of that.
Towards the end of last year, the boys and I, we hit a few times. We went to our local one in Mooresville Friday nights, and then
Yeah.
we went over to Avon. That one's a bigger one.
See, that's not a car show though. Is what I'm saying. Like doing something like
Yeah.
that, like going to the Suds. Like clearly, you
Yep.
know, you're not. I mean, I'll wash it, but that's about as deep as I ever got. Really, not like I can wax it and fucking paint on
Tom
it.
says 3 different scale comp groups: rock bouncer comp, we rock comps, 6 scale comps. Other guys were running SEX 24 comps, TTC comps, U4, X4. It gets busy here for sure.
I'm out.
Yeah, see, you start throwing all that in.
Yep.
Yeah.
William says Matt was the one that say, "Hey William," the last time I ran into him at Walmart.
Oh yeah, I do see him at Walmart actually. quite a few times. I think about it.
Levi
I hope
says-
he's like, is that Bowman Bill?
Levi says, "You walk into my business, I'll greet you like that."
I don't care.
I must say, people searching Beat the Creek on YouTube just probably have the most videos of it from a single channel. I've gone back several years on your channel just to watch Beat the Creek content.
Well, I appreciate that.
Scott's asking, what is up with the indie hub of USPS?
It's a clusterfuck, that's for sure.
Yeah. I say when you're is that federal investigation
God, we're caught up.
or is that just investigated by God only knows who?
I don't know about that one. I know the Louisville hub is also being investigated, but I don't know who's investigating it.
Is it Elon?
No, he's too busy worrying with other dumb shit.
He's not worrying about dumb shit. He's found a lot of crazy shit. Have you been paying attention to that?
I have, actually.
Crazy. Like, oh, they paid $40 million to, like, girls' ballet in Afghanistan or some shit. Like, what?
Levi said, I would like to attend the bouncer comp just to see the hill videos. Don't do justice of the hills, I'd say.
Yeah. Hills are something that's hard to get on camera, especially at scale. And like you'll see some of that on reels and shorts and stuff on like Facebook and Instagram where you see a truck and it's just sitting there just like bouncing a little bit and you're like, why isn't that thing going? Because to the camera it looks like it should just go like this, but the goddamn truck's almost vertical and then you just don't catch that angle.
There's so many videos I have to find a tree in the background.
Yeah.
And then rotate my phone to match the tree upright.
Yeah.
Then I know, wow, that's really quite a hill.
Yeah.
Tom said, where is Beat the Creek? Is it worth traveling for? He's been to Disney, Oklahoma, and Cali for RC events. So, Tom, we're only about, it's in Maysville, Kentucky. So we're about 3.5 hours.
Depends on how you drive.
3.5, 4 hours.
Jordan's 3.5 hours. I'm more like 3.
Whatever. So 3 to 4 hours away.
I know
So it's
we
not.
start the same time and you guys are not.
Doug's like 4.5.
I'm like, I'll see you when we get there.
So we go twice a year for it. There's Beat the Creek in May, and then Rocktober's in October. It's worth it for us, and everyone in our surrounding area likes to go to it. But the person to ask, since you're out in Washington, would be Caldecrawl. He came out for Beat the Creek, right?
Yeah, last year.
Yep.
Which obviously it must be a decent event if he's talking about coming back out this year. And then,
I think Teleguided's coming.
okay, I wasn't sure if that was.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's out there now. There's only like 32 people out there, right?
28.
Yeah. So, actually 26. So 26 people now know. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, he's talking about coming and everything. So
He's never been here, but I mean,
he's in Canada.
yeah, Canada.
He maple syrup and the loonies. The loonies and the toonies. If you can swing it, 100%. I was saying I don't know why I would miss it. Recently, I could see why I would miss it, but it's not anytime soon. Let's just put it that way.
William said, Ryan, I did enjoy that part of it, but it was getting tired of seeing the same 6 people win at each show. Talking about NDRC.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, talking about car shows.
Mm-hmm.
Levi says, I know Harley is contemplating it.
He's also
He was
been,
talking about it last year,
I was
too.
gonna say he's mentioned that a couple years
Yeah.
now.
I hope so.
And I could see him show up for one day and not come back again. I don't think this is his
Crowd.
forte.
I don't think it's his crowd.
No.
Actually, I think he'll be great.
So it is an all weekend event, and it's not really like there's not any like they do a couple, like they do a hill climb competition. They have I think they have a 24 scale comp. I don't think there's any other actual comps,
There was a rally, but that didn't happen last year.
but they
They only
do.
did that once.
Yeah.
Like one beat the Greek and then they stopped. They have the shootout thing, right? The 10 scale shootout, whatever the hell it is.
hill climb thing.
No, I thought they had a comp. I thought they had a comp.
I think they had an actual comp last year.
It started with that hay bale thrower thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whatever the hell you call it. The lift.
Yes, it is a camp and crawl kind of thing. So there's like 10 or 12 trails I think they're up to now.
Yeah, they're all like a mile long. Or
Yeah,
more.
they're all, and then there's a couple of like really nice creek sections. But it's just a good time. You go out, you hang out with everyone for the weekend. There's a vendor area, and then there's also like everybody that's there, whether they're camping or there's hotels and Airbnbs and stuff in the area. So even the people that are just parked there for the day and then go back to their hotel still have tables at the back of their vehicle with a canopy set up and they have shit set out just showing it off. There's tons of deals to be had, whether you're buying or selling.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things would be go back and watch any of this is all the shit I got from Beat the Creek series. Normally it's more than 1-2 videos because there's so much cool stuff there if you want to go looking for it. That like I come home with a bunch of shit. We all come home with a bunch of shit, but
I got my 6 last year from there.
yeah. So 2 things that are important. It is a camp and crawl kind of style. There are hotels that are probably still available, but won't be for very long. So, like, I'm not trying to rush you, but if you're going to do it, then I would make sure that you start reserving a hotel and get in because I know Teleguide had said the Hilton was full and the Hilton wasn't full. He said one of them was full.
The Days Inn.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the Days Inn is the official.
Oh, yeah, that's the official one.
Yeah.
So he went to a different one. I know all the Airbnbs are probably gone already. Or you can camp there. You can sleep in a tent. Some people sleep in their car or whatever.
Yeah, I mean they have like it is all primitive camping.
Yeah.
But they line up campers that you're allowed a generator till a certain hour or whatever.
Unless it's medically necessary.
We're all bougie and get a Airbnb.
It's worth it because there's so many of us and we all split it. And it's way cheaper for 15 of us to do that than get 7 hotel rooms.
There is a decent sized hill coming in, but like whatever size. I mean, he's asking how big of a trailer. Like,
If you can pull it up a hill,
yeah,
I mean, if you can get it there, then you can park it there for sure.
yeah. I mean, it's
Dustin's trailer is pretty big. I don't know how big.
yeah.
There's some people that bring
Decent sized.
in the mid-30s campers. Another important thing is a lot of people get stuck on like thinking it's a comp or whatever. It's literally just it's whatever you want to make it. That's the cool thing about it.
Minus the comp.
You could. I mean, yeah. So, but the thing is, you can take Jordan can take this with 3.5-inch tires, and there are certain trails.
And then I take this.
Yeah, that you can roll in that aren't really even what I would consider anything more than literally a walking trail. It's just you walking through the woods with a truck.
Yeah.
Eventually, occasionally it'll go down. You'll go like over a log or something, kind of, they got dirt built up. But a lot of it is just you chilling in the woods, driving around. The creek gets pretty rowdy at some points in time, but you can always kind of bypass it most of the time, somewhere.
And again, it's all for fun. So if you get to a spot where you
just
need
pick
to
it up.
pick your truck up, yeah.
Yeah.
Cody, last year they didn't release numbers, but it was somewhere probably 2,500
Yeah.
people.
I would say that's safe. Yeah.
Because the year before was like 2,200, and then last year was definitely bigger.
I would bet he gets real close to 3,000 this year if he doesn't actually get it.
Yeah. So, since we set up on Vendor Row under Matt and I, Doug doesn't care for it as much as Matt and I do, but we love just sitting under the canopy, talking to people, and wheeling and dealing. So you can do that. You can also hit every single trail or damn near every single day. I mean, you can get there. The gates open at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and you can run all night long. I think, right?
Yeah, on
I think up until
Saturdays they have the night trail, right?
I think Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday they have night runs. So if you got there at the open and you got in,
Yes, Levi.
you could probably run an hour and a half is each trail.
You could do them in a little over an hour. You could do an hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it 2 hours. So you got from 9 until 7, 8, whatever. You can knock out 4 or 5 trails in one day, and then come back Saturday and knock out another 4 or 5, and be through almost all of them, or through the ones you want to run. And then on Sunday you could go back and run some more again, or you could run the last 2, whatever. You can do that, but
That's a whole lot of trails.
that is, yeah.
We did it the first year we went.
first year,
we
that was
hit
it.
like 4 trails the first day, 3 or 4 trails the second day,
Yeah.
and by Sunday on the way home, like I could barely walk.
Yeah.
We were hurting.
That's pretty rough. Yeah.
And I think that first time we went, like there were only 7 trails anyway.
Yeah.
It's Beat the Creek. There is Beat the Barn. There's a barn that has, which is pretty cool.
Trail number 4.
So they've got a course basically set up in the barn.
The barn's 2 levels, right? 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
I think
Yeah.
3 levels at this point because you go
Yeah.
up to the top and out and around. Very butt puckering experience, and you have to be careful. But it is fun to do it. But yeah, you have the barn as well. But the barn is at the end of Trail 4.
Yeah.
So you run through the woods, and then all of a sudden you're just in this pasture. You run through the barn, and then you kind of run around and back to the.
Levi, you haven't done the barn trail yet?
What?
He said he's been to Beat the Creek twice and Rocktober once and hasn't done Beat the Barn yet.
I like Trail 4. I like the end part of Trail 4 before the barn, though. It gets kind of rutted, rocky, fun. Which trail is the one where?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, fuck you then.
What do you got?
Which trail is the one where you go up the creek a little bit and kind of turn, and then you take a hard left, and you have to crawl, like, you personally have to walk up that, like, real slick incline that's probably this tall, and you usually have to, like, grab a tree.
You have to go part way up the creek yourself.
Yeah,
I think that's 5.
yeah.
Because I think 4 and 5 kind of start together. I think it's 5 that you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, which that one is cool because it loops back around. You come back up part of the creek to get back out at the same place.
I like that one because it dips you down into a.
That's 5 and 6 till they split
Okay.
Okay,
per Levi.
so you were close.
Close.
4, 5, 5, 6, same.
Bring my hard hat. I'll bring his hard hat.
Okay. I like the part of that trail because it starts out decently easy. Then you dip into the creek for a little bit. Then you're kind of in that like dirt mud coming out of the creek kind of thing. So you get a little bit of that sloppy trail, you know, experience or whatever. And then you kind of run through the woods. So it's a real nice sequence of everything, basically. It's a blast. Like, I have a lot of fun there.
Don said he's been to Axial Fest West, Proline by the Fire, and BTC. BTC and Proline by the Fire were most fun. Tom said, I like to sit around the campfire and BS, drink beer, and crawl with the 118th from my camp chair. So the one thing is, it is no alcohol, drugs, or firearms is one of the rules. That is the rule. They do have it as a rule.
It's there so they can kick you out if they want to.
But I've heard stories of people drinking, and everywhere you fucking walk, somebody's smoking weed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's very skunky there last year, for sure.
And I have heard of people carrying firearms there too.
Yeah.
That's frowned upon because it's against the rules. Anyway.
Yeah. I would, on the chance of sounding like a fucking goody-goody, at some point in time, at a place we were at a certain time we were at, by the end of the weekend, I legitimately was tired of smelling weed smoke.
Yeah.
It was, I won't say it was BTC, because that's illegal, you know, in Kentucky and everything, but I'm just saying at some point in time, somewhere over a weekend.
What was it? Is it 9? Was that the new one that we did? The 6s?
Yes, that's...
Yeah, 9 is my new
9 is
favorite.
rad. I like 9 a lot, especially with a 6, because the rocks
Yep.
are nice and tall and big.
Ryan, we've kind of talked about going to Axial Fest, but I think we're leaning towards, I think you and I have talked about it at least, going to actual We Rock event.
Later in the year, isn't it?
It's in August.
August, yeah.
Oofta.
Cody said, I don't know what mud is. Well, if you come to Kentucky, you'll find it.
Yep.
All those smooth tires we've talked about, you guys run with that advanced wearing, you're going to need to buy new ones.
You need lugs.
Let you borrow some Super Schwampers.
Tom said, dude, our RC Palooza here in Washington is the same way with weed. It's annoying as fuck. I don't mind people smoking whatever, but golly. That's kind of how we all feel about it.
Yeah.
Like, it just, for whatever reason, RC crawlers and weed go hand in hand. I don't understand it.
Some people that do.
But, like, yeah, some people, like, you can't do one without the other.
Yeah.
How do you take a family around all that smoke? It's not
like,
It's not like a constant.
yeah.
You definitely run into certain areas. That
It's not like being
more-
at a concert. It's not like 6 hours straight
Yeah.
of just weed smoke in your face.
like there's clearly like that tent is
Yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
smoked.
Yeah. It's just that it wasn't that we got tired of it because it was a constant thing. It's like you go over to here and this one person or these group of people are smoking. You're like, okay, and then you get a whiff of it. You walk 150 feet over here and this guy's in the woods smoking and you get a whiff of it. And you're just like, you just can't. It was real bad at certain times. It wasn't all weekend, I guess I
Yeah.
should say. But it's more of an annoyance. And as far as that goes, my kids have asked for it. I'm like, somebody hit a skunk on the road. And they're like, damn, it stinks. I'm like, yeah. You'll enjoy it later. Like,
Cody said, "Well, I hope to see you there.
Yep. You too.
Come on out."
I cannot express how awesome that would be to get your West Coast ass used to the grippy rocks and all the things you're used to and bring you over here.
We'll give you a rental truck.
Yeah, you're gonna need one. You're gonna need one. But
Any of you have the Beams trucks anymore? Matt and I still have both. We each have ours. Doug, you traded yours off for the 6,
I
right?
traded mine off for a 6. Yep. Another 6.
Levi said, Comp Sundays, there's one that is before driver's meeting, at mid-break, and before trophies. Yeah,
What?
the dildo that had...
Oh, yeah. The reason that I don't want to have them. Yeah, that one. I don't care. My name's on everything that I have, by the way. Just saying. Still can't pronounce my fucking name. Anyway.
Hey, not all of the West Coast is sandpaper rock. Here in Washington is smooth as a baby's ass, and kind of dust on it. Good luck. Sucks ass sometimes. All right, so Tom, do you prefer G8 or Predator compound?
Ooh.
Did you see that post the other day where Ty was saying he was talking to the guy from Proline and said that the Treps don't need
Yeah,
to
it was
be
on
in
my
G8?
my comment.
Was it?
Yeah.
So crazy. Like, if you make it, why does it sell? Obviously because people need that shit. Why not? Like, that just blew my mind.
And I don't know who Randall is to...
I assume he's some guy at Proline that
Why-
they know or whatever. You
I
know.
put those pieces together,
You
but...
know, I don't know who he is either.
Tom said it depends on the time of the year. Summer, he likes G8. Winter, he likes Predator. So I think Indiana probably gets warm enough that we probably could make G8 work in the heat of the summer.
It'd be August.
But
Here in Indiana, in the summer, we like Predator. In the winter, we stay inside.
In the winter, we run paddles. Yeah.
Levi says, wouldn't it be funny to see a West Coast truck goblin spec a truck because our terrain is so different?
I don't think Cody would do that, but you know, just in general, like all of you guys that aren't from around here, 100%, you know, I would definitely try to make the trek if you can. It's a cool time.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
now also take that as I would encourage you to come to Beat the Creek, but I'm not going to Washington for an event.
Yeah, I mean, I would if I could.
That goes all the way back to my days in school when I would tell people to cut class and hang out with me while I was on break. But I would not cut class. Hang out.
Because somebody
Not
invited
doing
me or said that we should come to, which one is that, Crawlapalooza that's out there? Is that what he just said?
RC Palooza.
RC Palooza? Maybe it's that one.
Crawlapalooza is a different one, I think.
Yeah, and then
That's one of them,
somebody also said something up by Massachusetts, in New Hampshire or something like that. He's like, you should come to that. And I wazed it, and it was like 16 and a half hours one way. I was like, I don't know about that, bro.
I guess we'd also, like Don didn't even bring a truck.
Yeah, he flew, right?
He flew.
Yeah.
Which, although
Yeah.
I guess you said Teleguided was planning on driving.
Yeah, he's driving. But yeah, Don didn't bring a truck. He bought a truck there, right? He bought a truck and then bought another truck and then sold the trail truck.
Yep. Tom said I wouldn't recommend anyone come to this shithole state. Well, good.
See, the crazy thing is like, I see a lot of, especially on like Pirate and stuff, there was a lot of cool places in Washington that looked like they'd be a blast to go roam around. Other than, I think they have mountain lions and shit up there, right? Hard pass.
Yeah, he bought a Fordyce. And then
Yeah.
he bought, or traded it for the little bug thing.
Yeah. Orange buggy thing. What time is it now?
10:30.
Oh,
It's
fuck
late.
me. Alright.
We gotta go, guys.
I was gonna get up at 2:30, but I don't think I'm going for now. Alright. Yep, we gotta cut this out.
Yep, Axel Fist West was canceled. They decided not to do that this year.
Yeah. Alright, you guys ready?
Yep.
Alright.
All right, guys. It's been fun.
It's been fun. We'll try to do this again soon. Sooner than every month.
Yeah.
Cool. I appreciate it. Hit the like on the way out and all that jazz, and we will see you later.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye!
Jesus, old man noises.
Old man noises.
free transmission right here.
Nope.
I was like, I have a transmission on my table over there.